And we are live. What's going on, people? How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? The weekend's here. We've got some boxing to look forward to. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Just got done watching that O'Hara Davis versus Miguel Vasquez fight. You know, that was a complete robbery, as far as I'm concerned. A complete and utter robbery. Vasquez, for me, he stole a lot of those rounds. NBT in the chat. Oh man, I'm looking forward to Ty and Booth's next video on O'Hara Davis. That's definitely going to be a classic. Cannot wait. But yeah, I felt he was very fortunate to get that decision. To be quite honest, in the first 5 rounds, I felt Miguel Vasquez was 3-2 up. I gave O'Hara the 3rd and 5th. But after the 5th round, I felt Vasquez won all the rounds, to be honest. I felt he boxed well. And yeah, I cannot see that scorecard. And why in the UK do they persist on having referees score fights? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I hate that. I really do. For Quags in the chat, what's going on, man? Joe Blow, Right Hook Boxing. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Yeah, MBT. That's I said in the chat when I was watching it live. I felt 8-2, 7-3 was about right for that fight. To be honest, I felt that was about right. 8-2, 7-3, fair scores in my opinion. But yeah, the first 5 were quite close. As I say, I gave O'Hara the 3rd and 5th, but yeah, he really didn't do enough. And as that fight went on, the last few rounds, Vasquez really grew in confidence. He started to let his hands go a bit more, and he landed some good shots towards the end. Bloodied O'Hara's nose. Yeah, he definitely won that fight. Definitely won that fight. But yeah, there's not going to be a rematch. We all know that. O'Hara Davis, he's going to get matched with somebody in the MTK stable. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And yeah, O'Hara Davis, he's not really come on at all since he burst onto the scene a few years back. Same fighter. In fact, he looks worse now. Balance is terrible. He goes for that same 1-2. Occasionally, he'll try a big left hook. He's so predictable. Telegraphed shots. Not improved at all. Not improved, as far as I'm concerned. He's got good power. He's got an awkward style, but he's just not making it work for himself right now. And the biggest takeaway from that Vasquez fight for me was the fact that O'Hara Davis, I don't think this guy wants to fight anymore. If you look at him in the corner, I mean, he looked like he was on. He honestly, he looked like he was on another planet at times. Like he looked like he was at Mars, like crazy. I don't think he wants to fight anymore. I think he's, you know, trying to get in a few more paydays and then sail off into the sunset. I think boxing is just about getting checks for him, and that's fair enough. But you know, it's really obvious. It's really obvious. That Josh Taylor defeat ruined him. Really, I think. You know, he was gun shy in the Jack Catterall fight, and again in this fight, just devoid of confidence. No idea on how to solve the Vasquez puzzle. And he got outboxed, as far as I'm concerned. He got outboxed. And even the next fight after that, the Ryan Walsh versus Lewis Paulin fight, I felt Paulin could have won that fight, but Ryan Walsh got it on the cards. So, yeah, not impressed with the cards tonight, to be quite honest. Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News in the chat, aka McGregor. Tommy Temper. What's going on, guys? Yeah, get this smoke. You're right. O'Hara Davis, he's far too enamored with social media, YouTube, and things like that. You are right. He's a he's a wannabe celebrity in the UK. Basically, he hangs around with like Z-list celebrities, and that's the lifestyle he wants. Boxing's just a check for him. That's all it is. He's not got that fighting spirit. And yeah, I don't think he'll be around for much longer. To be quite honest. But there we go. Really disappointed with O'Hara Davis. And he's going to get clowned now. He really is. Yeah, Moonlight, no idea, man. Terrible decision. Terrible. And I mentioned it earlier, but why are why are referees in the UK scoring fights? That needs to go. I'm sorry, that needs to go. Ian John Lewis, he's a terrible ref, let alone a judge. The guy's terrible. Yeah, the quags in the UK. I don't think they do it in America anymore, but yeah, in the UK, referees scoring fights is still a thing. And I've seen a lot of fights where they're like 4 rounders, and the underdog clearly wins, but they still give it to the A side. The referee will still score it to the A side. Yeah, Moonlight Shadows. Yes, I heard something about O'Hara Davis kind of having his arm lifted to make weight, something along those lines. Somebody in his team kind of lifted his arm, so he made weight. But if that's true, then again, corruption. Yeah, get a bit smoke. Yeah, you're right. They did. And they made the right choice. They really did. I mean, a referee is there to referee. He's not there to score as well. And Ian John Lewis, I go back to him. He is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And again, I mentioned it in my post-fight thoughts video. Miguel Vasquez, coming towards the end of his career, if he beat O'Hara Davis and got that decision, he's coming off a 2-fight win streak, and he's in a position then of maybe getting one last payday. But because of incompetence, his pay bracket's been slashed because of some twat who can't do his job properly. Ian John Lewis, he's still going to be refereeing next week. Vasquez is not having that type of fight now because of that guy's incompetence. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, Moonlight, I heard, yeah. I heard. Unrivaled on the Stella, on the old wife beater. There we go. Yeah, I'll be on the Stella tomorrow. Apparently it's going to be the hottest day of the year tomorrow. We've got a pool party planned, getting some beers in. There we go. There we go. So expect the post-fight thoughts videos for Saturday's fights on Sunday night, because I will be otherwise engaged. I'll give it a watch, Moonlight. I heard about it. I've not seen it, though. I'll give it a watch. Thank you for pointing that out as well. Because if that's true, that's disgraceful. It really is. Absolutely disgraceful. Yeah, Shepherd of Sons in the chat. Yeah, thanks for that. O'Hara Davis, man, he's going to get clowned by Ty and Booth now. He's going to get clowned. Yeah, man, MBT. I mean, Taylor did a really good job against Vasquez. He was the first guy to stop him, and then after that, the South African welterweight stopped him. I forget his name, but yeah, that was a really good result. And Vasquez has been screwed before. I remember when he fought Mickey Bay. I think that was the undercard for I think it may have been the Khan. No, Khan. Sorry, Maidana first fight with Floyd. I think it was on the undercard of that, and Vasquez got screwed in that fight as well. But there we go, man. Unrivaled's not having it. Yeah, O'Hara Davis now's done in terms of like he's not getting above domestic level. Any hope for that is gone now. If he could have beat Vasquez in good fashion, then maybe he could have one more run to get somewhere. But yeah, he's a domestic level guy now. I wouldn't be surprised if MTK put him in there with Tyrone McKenna. I think that's what they'll do next. Yeah, the Quags, he is. He's very funny. And yeah, you're right. I cannot believe he's still got a YouTube channel in 2019 because he says some out there stuff. Funny as hell, but you know, a lot of people get offended by anything these days. I'm surprised it's not down yet. Triple J in the chat. What's up, man? Yeah, get this smoke. That's exactly how I saw it. That's exactly how I saw it. Canelo, he vacated his belt, and that was the WBC's way of basically bailing him out. As far as I'm concerned, like people are saying Jamal Charlo isn't the real champion. He is. He's got that real belt. Canelo did not want to fight his mandatory. That's all there is to it. And the only frustration I have with Jamal Charlo is the fact he wasted 2 years of his career waiting for that Canelo fight. It was never going to happen. The WBC, they will always protect their cash cows, like they did with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. back in the day against Sergio Martinez. You know? And yeah, I disagree with people blaming Jamal Charlo, to be quite honest. I know a lot of people like to hate on Charlo, but ultimately Canelo did not want to take that fight. I'm not saying Canelo loses. I don't think Canelo loses that fight, but he still didn't take it. You know, as a champion, part of your job is to, you know, defend against mandatories. Canelo didn't do that. That's all there is to it. And listen, man, it's. I think it's concerning that Canelo is now bigger than, but he's bigger than the WBC. Like the WBC bend to Canelo. They tried to make him fight Golovkin before he was ready, and they nearly lost him. They're not going to make that same mistake twice. Whatever Canelo says goes. That's all there is to it. And yeah, the WBC are a bunch of crooks, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, MBT, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Just enjoy the fights from now on. Yeah, and that's a good shout. Yeah, like the winner of the World Boxing Super Series. Yeah, they've came through something. They've had to fight good competition to win that tournament. Yeah, they're real champions. I was really, really disappointed with the WBC, to be quite honest. Really disappointed. And listen, I think Canelo beats Charlo, but that's irrelevant, what I think. What happened was Canelo and the WBC saw fit not to make that fight. But there we go. There we go. Nah, Unrivaled. Drop your email, mate. I'll invite you in. Yeah, MBT. That's it. We're our own sanctioning bodies. Moonlight Shadows. After that fight, do you see Vasquez still competing at championship level? Unfortunately, not. He's going to get screwed now. You know, he's going to get screwed. He's not really going to get an opportunity to build any momentum. He'll be used as a high-level journeyman, high-level gatekeeper, and that's how it goes, in my opinion. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I really feel for Miguel Vasquez in that situation. I really feel for him. Disgraceful. They wound me up, man. Really did. Oh yeah, the Quags. The belt Charlo holds, I see him as the real champion because of the circumstances, but a lot of people out there are going to see him as a paper champion. And the fact of the matter is, he's got that belt, but who's he really got to fight on that side of the street? There's Derevinchenko, which is a great fight. I'd love to see it, and I'd give him all the credit in the world if he fought Derevinchenko. But other than that, who's there? There's no one really there right now on the PBC side of things at middleweight. Maybe Jarrett Hurd could move up. I don't know, man. Chris Hayes, what's going on, man? Danny Garcia versus Mikey Garcia. I think Danny beats him, to be quite honest. I think Danny beats him. I think that Errol Spence fight may have taken something out of Mikey. We'll see, but I don't believe Mikey belongs at 147. He needs to go back down to 140 or maybe even 135. But maybe probably 140 at this stage. I'm good, Chris, man. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, what's going on, McGregor?
So blood. So to everyone in the chat.
What did you think of OD, aka Be Right Back, I'm leaving for Spain?
The way he was fighting, it looked like he OD'd, didn't it?
He did.
Fucking hell. I'm sorry, but O'Hara Davis looked like he was the shot fighter.
He did.
He actually looked shot. He's like 26.
He looked terrible. Did you notice in the corner? He looked so disinterested.
Mate, he was disinterested. He was deflated from once he felt a couple of punches. I don't even know. Look, long story short is he said it. We all know. We watched the guy's channel, don't we? We've seen him in interviews. He's not interested in boxing. He doesn't want to fight. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Go be a trainer. Go get into management. He seems to know a bit on the management side of things. Go sort people out there. Help people not be in the positions that you're complaining about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. But it was so disappointing, man. I don't know why I was expecting something from O'Hara Davis. I just felt he'd have a fire and he'd try and, make a statement. But yeah, he really didn't, man. He really didn't. And when I first scored that fight, my scorecard was 8-2 to Vasquez, and I felt it was wide. But fucking, I stand by it, man. I'm sure. I felt he got clearly beaten, outboxed, out hustled, old man. Like he got beat, man.
Yeah, I know. Look, here's the thing, right? So I scored at 7-3, yeah?
Yeah.
And I felt I gave it 7-3 because I wanted to make one round was kind of close, so I just gave it to O'Hara.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Other than that, every round was pretty much like straightforward. And I was watching a lot of people score the fight, and I'm like, how are you scoring it? And Del, don't you dare tell me it was 8-2. I watched you put down it was 3-3 at one point in IFL.
Did I say 3-3?
I was watching the same stream as you. Huh?
I said 8-4-2 after 6. No, I had 3-2 after 5.
Are you sure? You must not.
Yeah. I had 3-2 after 5.
Part. You must not have put down like 4-2 then, because there was a couple of rounds you skipped.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, fair enough. But nah, he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Like, 8-2 is fair enough, yeah? I don't even think that's wide. I gave it 7-3, yeah? I could have scored that 9-1.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not joking. I could have scored at 9-1.
Yeah, but
you were trolling that stream, bro, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Just going through Ty and Booth sayings.
Mate, I'm telling you, O'Hara Davis. What was the best quote you put in there? O'Hara Davis got knocked out 8 days before. 8 days before the fight by the Turkish asylum seeker.
Now, what's the biggest L? O'Hara Davis, like losing to Vasquez,
But he
Or
didn't lose
O'Hara.
someone on paper.
Yeah, or
Fortunately.
O'Hara Davis losing the Turkish asylum seeker. What's the bigger L?
Mate, I'll be perfectly honest with you, man. I think she's got an attitude.
Do you think?
I see, mate. She's got a bulge on her neck. She's got a bulge on her neck now.
I thought she's alright, you know. Yeah,
Well,
she's
of
nice.
course you did. The Chloe Salpa fanboy. She's alright, isn't she? She's alright, isn't she?
No, I think O'Hara took an L there.
Yeah.
That's
mate,
why he's like not focused.
Do you want to see him fight Yigit? Yigit will fuck him up.
Oh, he'll definitely beat O'Hara. Yigit like boxing.
Even though Yigit's feather fisted.
I mean,
maybe
O'Hara,
there's a possible theory that O'Hara won't feel as much pain from Yigit's punches as he might have Miguel Vasquez, and he might fire a few back. But the dude, did he throw his right hand from like round 3 onwards? Did you see him throw his right hand?
Rarely.
Very rare, like very, very rare. It was quite poor. And who was commentating on it? Barry Hunter. It Barry Hunter?
What's his name?
Barry Jones.
Barry Jones.
Yeah, Barry Jones was commentating on this fight. Could you hear him? What a mong. Miguel Vasquez gets off an 11-punch combination. Great shot from O'Hara Davis. Fucking bullshit.
They did the same in the fight earlier. Do you know Donnie Darko when he fought McDonough? Like, McDonough was running. He was getting beat up, and they're still, like, praising this McDonough guy for running. Like, he lost clearly in that fight, man.
Mate, it's all along. Look, I like the MTK cards, don't get me wrong, yeah?
Yeah.
Free on YouTube, I like them, yeah? But I'm telling you now, that's corrupt as shit. That shit's corrupt.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. And I'll fucking say it if I want to say it. Those motherfuckers are run by fucking gangland in Ireland. And if anyone wants to fucking come at me, go ahead. You're run by fucking Paul Hyland. We all fucking know it. Because he's fucking in charge of your company and he's fucking head of the Westies in Ireland, you dumb cunts.
Yeah, but they are shifty, man. They really are. I mean, your weigh-ins don't get shot up for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Let's be honest about it. Fucking hell. But there we go. There we go. A good card on paper, man. But the Ryan Walsh fight was decent. I felt it was very close, to be fair. But he could have lost that fight. Ryan Walsh.
Oh, mate, I didn't see the fight, right? I'm going to be honest. I didn't see that fight. I was going to, right? But after the O'Hara fight, I just didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I literally just fucked me tablet onto the floor and I went out and had a dump. And like, I just popped open the Stellas. And I sat back and I literally turned on Muhammad Ali versus Doug Jones. And I said, this is what boxing used to be.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And we got some fights tonight, though. We've got Comey.
Yeah, shit fight. Right, he's knocking him out. Like,
bro, I said, man, in the fucking preview, this guy going back down to lightweight ain't gonna work, man. He ain't gonna make weight. Ray's an old man at this point. He's getting that one last paycheck to sail off.
He made weight.
Did he make? No, I swear, no. The title's not on the line.
Didn't he make weight?
No. Title's not on the line for him. So yeah, he's in there for a paycheck. He's going to get knocked out.
Still getting starched.
Yeah, he's getting knocked out. It's. I think it's a fight designed to make Comey look good, and I think he will look good. I want to see him get blasted out.
Oh, mate, you can put him in there with nearly anybody in that division. He's going to look good.
Yeah, but I want to see Comey blast him out.
He's better than 98% of them.
Yeah, Ray Beltran needs to get put out for.
I want to see Richard Comey come forward. I want to see him come forward, throw 1-2 down the pipe, catch him with an uppercut, and just fucking annihilate him.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Just blast him out of there. And Charlo's ass. Do what Jamel did to fucking Mr. Spock.
Yeah, exactly. Deal with him like you should be dealing with him. Yeah, I know. Beltran was a good fighter at one point, but he's past it, man. He looked washed in the fight against Pedraza. He got completely outboxed, dropped.
At his last 3 fights, he looked washed.
Yeah, I felt he lost to Moses. To be quite honest, I felt Moses outboxed him. But there we go. And Moses, listen, man. Moses got comprehensively beaten by Ricky Burns way back in the day. Like Moses is a good fighter, but he's no great shakes. And I felt he clearly beat Beltran. So yeah.
Man, Roses ripped apart the Red Sea. Like, come on.
Yeah. Now, but Beltran's getting nailed to the canvas. Absolutely, he's gonna get fucking nailed. On that card though, you've got Adames. He's all right.
He's all right, but who's he from?
Patrick Day.
Who?
Patrick Day.
Who?
Patrick Day. I've seen this guy fight before.
Who's he fought? Who's he fought? Just tell me.
I don't know, to be quite honest. I've seen him fight before, but I don't know who he's fought. He's one of those guys.
Click on his box rec and just name some names for me. Like his last 6
Oh yeah, I can name you some names.
I might remember one.
He beat Ismail Iliev, who was 11-0. I do know who that is.
What card was that on?
That was on the last Kome card, and Lomachenko, that card.
All right, yeah. I see that for you. I see that.
He beat Elvin Ayala, who's a decent journeyman. He beat Eric Walker. I know who that is.
So
he beat Courtney Pennington. I know who that is. Yeah, he's average. Yeah, he's average. Fucking Junior Farr is on the card. Fighting Dominic Gwynn.
He's trying his punch. Oh, fuck him. I know MBT's down that part of the world in Australia and Far's from New Zealand, so there's going to be no love lost, I don't think. But Junior Farr, who the fuck's he fighting? Who's he fighting? What's the name of
Dominic Gwynn.
I know Gwynn's never been knocked out, but come the fuck on. How long has Gwynn been
Gwynn's 44. I want to say Gwynn's 44, 43. Yeah, Gwynn
so he's the
made
real
his
age
debut
of Sam
in
Peters.
the year 2000. Yeah, basically.
Fucking hell.
Crazy, man.
It's a farce. Boxing's a farce. I'm sorry for the negativity, but it's a fucking farce.
Yeah, nah, it's just a joke, man. Yeah, Jay's Boxing Universe. It was a robbery, man. It was. Shepherd of Sons, stop terrorizing MBT. Yeah, MBT doesn't rate Junior Farr. He's saying he wouldn't be surprised if he lost. But yeah, Dominic Gwynn, man. Shot to bits. Ancient. Absolutely ancient. Fucking terrible, man. I'm looking at this card. Terrible. Like, even the card tomorrow, man. Alex Leofai. Jesus. That guy's going to get harpooned like a whale. Trust me. He is getting smashed. He is going to get
Mate, you need to bring that type of shit to your pre-fight predictions. This lad's getting harpooned like a whale.
Yeah,
that's quality, that one.
Have you seen a state of him, though? Oh, Christ.
MBT is saying it's not a first. Junior Far's not that good. That's right. Look, you can say he's not that good, but if he's meant to be he's meant to be some type of elite prospect, like in the top 15 heavyweight prospects. Mate, this is like his 16th fight or some shit. He's got a ranking in fucking one of the governing bodies, and he's fighting Dominic Gwynn. That's farcical to me. That's what I mean. How's he got that ranking?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy.
And Parker versus Leopold is a complete fucking joke. I'd like to see Dominic Gwynn versus Leopold.
Yeah, for banter. Or Leopold versus Sam Peter.
Leopold versus Sam Peter be alright, you know.
Yeah. These guys, man, they're getting recycled like 2-bit whores, man. Honestly. Terrible. Terrible. Leopold, Sam Peter, Dominic Gwynn. These guys should not be in any type of real fights in 2019. I'm sorry. They really shouldn't. And Sam Peter, like, they need to stop lying about this man's age. If he's 38, I'm fucking 12. Get out of here, man. That guy's old as hell. As I said, Huey Fury, man. He's going to knock the dust off this guy. Trust me. Old codger. Jesus Christ, Sam Peter. Couldn't believe that, mate, when I saw that on Twitter. I really couldn't believe it. Just couldn't believe it.
Did you see my reaction to that shit?
I've not seen anybody's
I think
reaction to it.
I put my video up before you did, mate.
You probably did, to
My
be fair.
I was the first one up with that video. That fucking pissed me off.
Yeah,
That really
imagine.
pissed me off.
I mean, Sam,
Fucking
I used to like
one
him.
cousin's listen, mate, listen, the Fjordies, yeah. One cousin's off in Love Island banging up skanks left and right, yeah. The other one's fucking doing golden ticket matches with Augustus Green, and the other one's doing necrophilia matches with a corpse.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And by the way, I used to like Sam Peter, but like the guy's fucking done. He's like should not be boxing anymore.
Remember when he debuted in 2001? They
Hmm.
said he was 26 on his debut, bro.
Really?
Yeah, that's 18 years ago. Dude's 44.
He's
Mate, I don't know where he's getting his fucking passport from, but I'm telling you now, it's not fucking, it's not with a fucking regulated birth cert.
bro, it's crazy, man. Sam Peter, like he's old as hell, old as shit. Jesus.
People were saying he was lying about his age in 2003. That dude is fucking. I'm telling you now, mate. He could be a granddad. He could be a granddad.
Yeah, I saw him on the Do you know the Mayweather boxing channel?
Yeah.
He was on there on one of their prediction videos or fantasy fight videos, and he gave his opinion about something, and he looked terrible, like terrible, man. Old, fat, like the guy looked awful. But yeah, there we go. Yo, Loma King in the chat. What's going on, man? What's going
Jake
on?
clearly representing. Smash the likes, lads.
Yeah, what do you think about Canelo versus Kovalev? Those rumors.
It's gonna be for the fucking WBC diamond belt, isn't it?
Yeah, franchise. Yeah, I don't know. That's
Not
fucking stupid.
franchise.
Yeah, I
No,
know
no, no,
diamond.
no. He
I know
doesn't.
it's diamond. I know it's
Yeah,
diamond. I don't give a fuck. To be quite honest, it's bullshit.
it's fucking
Absolute
terrible.
bullshit, man.
Look,
Fucking
do
crazy.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't give a fuck. I'll watch it, but
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about Kovalev and Canelo.
and we all know
I
what's
don't
going to
care.
happen.
We don't
Like,
all know what's going to happen.
no, no, we do. He's gonna be fucking drained. Do you think he's gonna look like he
Oh
came out of
yeah, no,
gulag?
wait, hold on. They want that at 171, don't they?
Yeah,
Fucking Canelo waiting against Kovalev. Yo, I
he's
hope they do it, and Kovalev, and Kovalev says, "I'll do 171 if there's no rehydration clause."
yeah, but
And he
Kovalev.
comes in at like fucking 210 pounds.
Yeah,
I hope he does, and he just fucking blitzes him because he could. He could blitz Canelo easy.
he could. Yeah, he
He's
could.
way too big. He's way too big. It's not like fighting Rocky Fielding, man.
Yeah, I know. Like he was getting touched up by Fielding.
Yeah.
I know there's only arm punches, but like he was still getting touched up. Got touched up by Jacobs. He got like if Kovalev lands that right hand, could clean him out. I'm not sure what Canelo's game is. Maybe he's using Kovalev as like a smoke screen, or a way to try and get Golovkin to lower his demands or bow to his kind of demands. I don't know, but
Mate, if that fight comes off, I'll piss myself.
yeah, they need to make it soon though because we're nearly in July, and he'll fight middle of September, I believe.
Yeah.
So they need to make it soon.
That's like Mexican Independence Day, isn't it? Canelo fights May and September.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know what I think he should do?
gone.
I think he should fight David Benavidez at the Azteca.
Good shout. Good shout. Yo, peace, NBT. Thanks for dropping by, man.
Cheers, MBT. Keep well with.
Yeah, no, that's a good shout. But Canelo said he doesn't want to fight other Mexicans. Soft fucking shit, man. It's crazy. I don't want to fight other Mexicans. Fuck out of here. Fucking dick, man. Listen, man, Canelo's a great fighter. Tremendously skilled. I love watching the guy fight, but the guy's a diva. He's
He's a hype job.
He's an absolute diva, man.
He's terrible. Fuck Canelo. Fuck the WB. Mate, this motherfucker rules the WBC.
I know.
Like,
He's bigger than the WBC.
he's bigger than the WBC.
Crazy stuff. Like I said, man, they nearly lost him before when they tried to make him fight Golovkin. They ain't risking that again. You know? Fucking whatever. I couldn't believe it, man. And people I don't get why people are blaming Charlo. To be honest, like,
You know, Kovalev might take that fight out 171 pounds because of legal issues.
yeah, he might need that money.
He might be like, right, give me 8 million quid.
Yeah, I need that Me Too money, man.
I need that Me Too money. I'm about to get done for 8 million. Hook me up. Imagine if he starched Canelo though.
It'd be crazy.
It'd be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd love to see it, man. I'd love to see it.
I'm telling you what'll happen though. If Canelo beats him, guess who'll be coming out of retirement?
Go on.
Andre Ward.
Do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And
Wouldn't be surprised.
if anybody could beat him on a decision win, yeah, with politics and everything, it's Andre.
Yeah, but even Ward wouldn't have politics on his side in that one.
No, he wouldn't have politics on his side, but guess what he would have on his side?
Go on.
He could actually outbox him 11 rounds to 1.
Do you think?
I think he could.
Mm.
I think he could beat him up badly.
I think
maybe not now though.
But like, just smother him on the inside and spoil and beat him.
I think Ward could Mayweather him, mate. Just a bigger size.
No. Like Canelo, man, Canelo's such a weird one because you look at him.
It's so hard to get a decisive victory over him, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's hard to enjoy his fights, to be quite honest.
Because you automatically go in feeling he wins.
Yeah.
No matter what. Because he's hard to you can't really stop him.
Yeah.
And you feel he's going to get the decision.
It's frustrating because like you watch him and he's a fucking good fighter. Damn talented. And you know, he's great to watch, but like it just all the politics just makes it hard to really get invested in Canelo. No one's saying he's not a great fighter. I think he is a great fighter. I really do. I think he's tremendously talented. But you know, just it's hard to
look. I don't like going into a fight with a preconceived notion that the opponent's lost if it goes to the scorecards.
Yeah, exactly.
Not because the fighter being so talented, not because it's like Floyd. You know, I always felt if it goes to a decision, Floyd was winning. Not because of politics, because he'd outpoint you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I always felt that way. I did always feel that way, but I didn't think it would be a political decision that would get him. Sure, maybe people can say that there was a couple of political decisions to go Floyd's way, right? People can say that if they want to. All of his fights that are what people call robbery are very fucking close. Very close fights. Like Maidana won, you know what I mean?
Like, that wasn't a robbery.
Like Jose Luis Castillo.
That's the best case.
That's the best case, but it's still kind of tight.
Yeah, De La Hoya. People would like say De La Hoya, but that fight I felt Floyd won that fight, man.
Yeah, look, people say Cotto for fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck off, man.
People are still saying Manny Pacquiao. Like,
yeah.
And Manny was robbed. Because guys like Skip Bayless said it was like 9 rounds to 3 Pacquiao. Yo, if you're going to listen to Skip Bayless on boxing, you might as well listen to Celine Dion talk to you about how to fucking, you know, suplex The Undertaker at WrestleMania. It ain't going to happen, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I think we should get this Canelo news fairly shortly, man. Something needs to happen.
Yeah, I want to see his fight be announced. Mate, imagine he fights something like Callum Smith in the UK. That'd be gas.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Gas. Man, could you imagine September, Anfield, Canelo?
Yeah, that's
Callum
hilarious.
Smith? I'd be fucking buzzing. I'd be over there. I'd be over there. I'd be in Anfield with a fucking Manchester City fucking short on me.
Oh, fucking Tesco Joe would be happy, wouldn't he? Oh, Joe Gallagher. Tesco
Mate,
Joe.
you'd love that. You'd go to that, wouldn't you? Canelo Smith.
I probably would, to be fair. I can't believe I'd be cheering on Callum Smith though, and a Gallagher fighter. I'd be rooting for Callum Smith, yeah, man. I would.
But that'll never happen
Oh,
because
no, it
there's
never happened.
absolutely no way in hell they'd let Canelo go on a match for them card in the
No
UK.
way.
No way in hell, because that's the only way I could see him losing is if he's not the host card.
Yeah.
Even if he's the A side, if he's not the host card, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because Canelo's had fights where if he was the B side, he would have lost. Lara,
Yes,
Golovkin,
yes.
you know, and even maybe the second Golovkin fight, you could have
He
argued.
didn't lose the second Canelo fight. Golovkin fight, in my opinion.
No, no, it was close enough where if he was a B side fighter, he could have
Yeah,
lost it. That's what I'm
he
saying.
would have had the Golovkin scores.
Yeah,
Look, the first fight I had it to Triple G, right? I
yeah,
scored it. The first fight I scored it A4 the first time, 7-5 the second, and then the last three times I scored it was A4.
hmm
The second fight I had Canelo winning 7-5. Second time I scored it was a draw, and then I scored 7-5
yeah.
Canelo. So I felt he nicked that. But and people will say, "Oh, no, you're wrong." Well, what's my boxing criteria to tell me I'm wrong? Mate, like realistically, what's your what how is everybody else scoring it based on what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought the second fight was just one of those fights. Could have gone either way or a draw. Weren't really bothered about the second fight, to be honest,
The
in terms of
first
scorecards.
fight though was
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, the first fight was a robbery. But there we go, man. Canelo, listen, man. It is what it is with Canelo. It is what it is. Like, he's here to stay for a few more years. That's all there is to it. But what do you reckon of this match? Well, we've talked about some of it, but Andrade versus Sulecki. Looking forward to it.
It's his best fight since Martha Rosie at 154.
Yeah, man. It's a good test. I like this fight. I think it's the fight he needed before he kind of, takes on a Golovkin or an elite level middleweight. I think it's that type of fight. Because I would say Sulecki is like just about in the top 10 at middleweight, just about.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
maybe at 10.
I had him lose to Gabe Rosado, but yeah,
You had him lose that fight. What are you talking about?
I had him lose to Gabe Rosado by a
You
point.
scored it to Rosado.
I scored it to Rosado by a point.
Damn. I thought you won that, man. But there we
I know.
go.
I think he got beat up.
Got beat up in 2 rounds. He did. Yeah, he got fucked up in that round, man.
And he got jabbed the fuck up at the beginning of the fight. He was getting outlanded 1.5 to 1 according to CompuBox in the first 3 rounds. Like people are like, oh well, he landed the nicer shots, yeah, but he didn't land more shots. It really just depends on how you scored.
Yeah, I felt Sulecki won the fight, but he shouldn't have struggled that much with Rosado, in all honesty.
I felt Gabe beaten me, but look, I'll just go out on a limb here and say this right now, yeah. Gabe Rosado's my favorite fighter in all of boxing. So I'm biased.
Yeah.
I love Gabe Rosado. I fucking love him. He's an absolute warrior. He's the epitome of this sport because he's been robbed, mate. He's been
Martin
robbed a
Murray, man.
few
Martin Murray
times.
was horrible when
He's
he came
been
to Liverpool.
robbed. What's the name of the other guy? Arias?
Luis Arias, yeah.
Yo, did you see Gabe Rosado's post fight interview with IFL?
Yeah.
After that fight, I was robbed. I was robbed. Well, how do you know you were robbed? He literally took his sunglasses off and he said, "Do you see a cut on my face?"
Yeah.
He said, "No," and he said, "That's how you know I won the fight if there isn't a cut on my face."
Yeah, he won that fight. Plus, he was hard done by against Jalen Love all those years ago. So, like, he
He's
got
been robbed a
robbed.
few times, bro.
Yeah, he
He's
got
been robbed
robbed.
a few times.
Yeah, man. He got robbed in that one, and then I think Jalen failed a drug test.
He's a
So,
lot better than most people think.
oh yeah,
Most people
100%.
just look at Gabe Rosado and say, he's the dude who gets cut up. He will fuck your day up in the ring if you take him. Like,
Yeah,
he is hard work. He can outbox you. He can old man you. He can get inside the pocket with you. He can have a fucking one-on-one brawl with you. He is very fucking tough. And unless you're like a top tier guy, you ain't beating that dude easy.
no. Like he
Unless it's like
gave,
Canelo or Golovkin, you're gonna struggle, man.
yeah, he gave what's his face trouble as well. Peter Quillen gave him loads of trouble.
Big trouble, mate. That was a tough fight for Peter.
Yeah. Nah, man, Gabe
That's when Peter was actually good.
at his best, yeah. And Gabe,
Yeah,
Gabe, you're right though. Gabe is like he's a credit to the sport.
top lad, and he doesn't complain all that much. Like he gets upset about it, but like he doesn't say I'm quitting. This sport's disgraceful.
Yeah.
He keeps coming.
No, I like
Keeps
Gabe.
trying.
I like Gabe. Yeah, he's
And that's why he gets onto cards. That's because like you can put a decision against him, right?
and he'll come back.
He'll come back, but fans will come back to watch him fight.
Yeah, I said that after that Sulecki fight. I think I said on Twitter, like if this guy had 20 losses, you're still going to watch him fight. Do you know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Like he's being turned into a journeyman, not to his own detriment, because he's being turned into a journeyman by both of his results, right?
Yeah.
But he's got to be one of the best journeymen in the planet. By
Oh
far.
yeah, 100%.
Because I look at him as a gatekeeper. I look at him as a gatekeeper, not a journeyman.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. High level gatekeeper.
Like
I wouldn't mind.
Name a 160-pound fight like prospect.
Prospect at 160. Trying to think, man. I can't even think. What about the Polish dude, Kamil Sesmareta? Someone like that?
You ain't putting him in the ring with Gabe Rosado, are you?
No.
Not right away. Not
No.
now. No chance in hell.
Jason Quigley? No.
You wouldn't put Quigley into a fight with fucking Rosado. Quigley could lose that easy. Golden
Yeah.
Boy wouldn't do that. They're not stupid. Quigley could get outboxed by him.
Outboxed and beat up.
He could. I like Quigley. He could. Gabe could beat most of these guys. Gabe very well could be number 15 in the division.
Yeah. Do you know what I would like to see? Liam Williams versus Rosado. I think that'd be decent.
That'd be a dust-up.
Because that's a fight Rosado could win, but at the same time, Williams coming off some good form, that'd be a good fight.
That's a fucking Western.
Yeah, it'd be a proper tear up. Proper tear up. Yo, Guilty Simpson in the chat. Sup, man? And Tone, we missed Tone. What's up, Tone?
Shout out to all the guys, Club of Boys. Shout out some support.
John 99. But yeah, man, Rosado, credit. He's a credit to the sport, man. Like you say, just a complete warrior. He's the type of guy, man. When he retires, you're going to miss him. You really are going to miss him. To be honest,
I have DVD. I literally have fights where you remember how you used to be able to use the DVD players and record them onto blank discs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have my all blank discs on DVD, and I still have that, and I record fights, right?
Yeah.
I've got like 9 or 10 fucking Gabe Rosado fights there that I watch, man.
Nice. Yeah, do you like when you like fucking about in the day doing stuff? You put a fight on in the background, just to like.
You know when you're doing your chores and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that.
Like vacuum and cleaning up the gaff.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Getting the old dust out, making sure there's no cobwebs that are all over the gaff.
Exactly.
So again,
just having a look, man. Having a look.
But yeah, you know what? I think Andrade's got the beat of Sulecki.
Yeah,
Sulecki
I think he'll beat him.
Aggressive at the weigh-in, mate.
He did, man, getting heated up. Yo, do you know what? I love these Polish fighters and the fans they bring, man. Like every single time, it's hype, man. It's just pure hype. Like, I mean, these Polish fans, mate. Honestly, when Jarrell Miller fought Adamek, who was shot to bits, they still came out to support. Like out singing the home fans, it's fucking amazing.
Mate, did you not see Kovnatski against Washington?
Yeah.
Wilder popped up on the screen and he got booed by 10,000 people.
Madness.
All Poles.
Madness, man. They come out to support, man. Whether it's Spilka, Kovnatski, a shot Adamek, they'll come out to support.
Mate, I'm just saying, could you imagine Filip Hrgović wasn't born in Croatia, but he was born in Poland?
Oh yeah, it'd be a big star.
Fucking hell, bro.
It'd be a
I'm
big
looking
star.
forward to seeing Herkovic progress, man.
I see Patera beat Highland.
Patera's a beast.
He knocked him out, TKO'd him. Not
He's a
surprised.
fucking beast. These matchroom boys need to fucking stop putting their fighters in with Patera. Eddie needs to sign Patera.
I think that'd be a good little signing.
He made a good signing today.
Who did he sign? Might have missed
Juan
it.
Francisco Estrada.
Oh, you signed him.
Yeah, to the zone.
That's a good signing. That is a good
I
signing.
don't know if Eddie signed him, but the zone signed him. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming Eddie did because Spartan Icons put it up, didn't he?
But even so, yeah, that's a good signing, man. That's a good
Yeah.
signing. I like Estrada,
Very
man.
good.
He's a quality
Very good
fighter.
signing for the zone. Very good signing for the zone. He's popular. He's popular amongst Mexican fans.
Yep. And
They're cornering that Mexican market.
yeah, they're doing well there. They're definitely doing well. And
Do
speaking
you
of
know what
old,
they need now? They need Andy Ruiz.
they do need Andy Ruiz. They do. But speaking of old Eddie Hearn, did you see he cancelled that Manchester show on
Yeah.
July 6th?
Yeah.
I'm glad because that was terrible,
It was
to be
fucking
honest.
atrocious, unlike grand. I see a Crowley's being moved on to the Liam White card now.
Yeah.
Don't know who he's fighting, but that makes that card worse automatically.
Yeah, but
And
yeah.
I'm sorry, but nah, mate. Look, unless a Crowley's got a good opponent, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing how he can progress, but I'm not interested in watching him fight. It's boring. He's very annoying to watch. He's irritating. It's scruffy. It's ugly. I don't like watching it. I'm also hearing though they might be moving Fowler and Rose onto that card, which is okay in my book.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry,
And by the way, I don't believe Jack Massey got injured.
I don't either.
No, I just think he got someone said to him, "We'll give you some money. Say you're injured, pull out. We need to fucking scrap this show because it's fucking terrible and it's bombing at the box office." So
And they weren't able to secure a headliner. Where was that meant to take place?
Manchester Arena, believe it or not.
Jesus Christ. Do you know who I think they were trying to look at being the headliner for that card?
Go on.
They were looking for Kell Brook and somebody in 154 who's a name.
Yeah, maybe. Another rumor.
They might have been looking at having Kell Brook and Liam Smith.
Yeah. Surprised they've not made that, you know.
That would have been that could have done numbers.
Yeah, and the thing is though, like I was looking at that show for Matchroom on July 6th when it was still announced and official, and somebody on Twitter put up a post 4 years earlier, like pretty much the same time of year in July. Matchroom had a show on regular Sky headlined by Quigg versus Martinez, world title fight. On the undercard, you had Crawler versus Darlis Perez, world title fight. You had Nurse versus Chris Jenkins, British title fight.
I remember this card. That was a fucking great card.
Regular Sky.
Regular Sky, and it's better than the pay-per-view.
And that's 4 years ago. And listen, man, like the quality's supposed to be getting better. It's got a damn sight worse in recent times. The last 18 months.
What do you think about? Are you gonna buy it? By the way, this is what I'm asking you, right? July 20th, 2 pay-per-views on in the UK on the same night. Are you buying
I can't. I'm out that weekend, man.
Oh yeah, you're out. But if you were at home, would you be buying the Pacquiao Thurman? It's a pay-per-view. It's pay-per-view on ITV box office.
Is it 20 quid?
They haven't announced the price yet.
Do you know what? I think they've been 16.95.
It's 20 quid minimum for me.
Yeah.
Because 16.95, which is what they've been doing, is 21.95 for me.
Yeah.
So it's 22 quid, or it's going to be 27 quid.
Yeah. Do you know what? If it's 16.95, I think I'd buy it.
Have you looked at the card? It's a fucking cracking card.
It's a good card.
Nah, it's a cracking card. So they have Lewis Neri versus Poyano.
Yeah, that's decent. Can you hear me?
Yeah, they have Lewis Neri and Poyano. They have Mike Lee, Caleb Plant.
Yeah.
They have a Jagva versus Ali Aaron Demirzin. They have Ugas versus Figueroa, is it?
Yeah,
Or is he against? Yeah, and then Lipinets versus John Molina Jr.
all decent.
Do you want to know something?
Go
In
on.
the UK, nobody knows who the fuck any of them are.
No, exactly. I don't get why they're putting it on pay-per-view, man.
Not in
Nobody's
the
going to
UK.
buy it.
Not in
Nobody's
the
going to buy
UK.
it. It's fucking crazy. And yeah, your man Oath is on tomorrow night as well. Oath Jones the third.
He's winning.
Yeah, he's going to smash that guy up, man.
Don't know who the fuck he's fighting, but he's winning. Put him in there with Floyd, he's winning.
Raymond Ford's fighting. I've
He's
not
a
seen
good
too much.
prospect too.
I've not seen too much of him.
I like them both. You know, I think Eddie pulled the fucking scoop on Oath, mate. I think he pulled the scoop. This kid's gonna fucking, mate. He's gonna be like an elite Conor Ben.
Do you think? Like a
I've
good
seen his
version?
amateur
Yeah.
fights, mate. He's unreal.
Interesting.
Now, I seen him throw. Literally, I seen him throw 9 right hooks followed by 4 uppercuts in the amateurs in the semi-final of the USA Nationals and knock a guy out in the second round.
It's crazy, man.
I was like, the fuck is this? Who are you? So I've been following him since he was an amateur, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
kid's legit. Legit as they come.
We also have a
He DMs me and everything, mate.
Does he actually? Nice.
Yeah. The reason, like, because I slid into his DMs when he was an amateur, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, bro, lad from Ireland here, I think you're going to be a good pro one day. And he said, deal coming soon.
Nice. You have to get him on your channel, man. Try and get him on the channel.
I've asked him and then he said we'll need to work out the time. So I think that's actually possible.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be the leader of the Opta Jones fan club,
right? Bro, we've missed something super important tomorrow.
Don't you dare say super important and then give me some bogus.
No, it's a big return of a fighter that, you know, has a massive fan base and could go a long, long way.
Del, if you're trolling me right now.
It's the return of Marcellus Wilder. He's back. He's fighting a gentleman by the name of Tyler Vogel on the undercard of Jamal Charlo versus Brian Adams. Embarrassing. Fair play to Marcellus, man. He's sticking at it, I guess. You know.
You know, if I seen the fight with him in Deeds.
Yeah.
He turned into a retard. That's what happened. No, he turned into a retard. That's why he got KO. He started dropping his hands like he was Roy, and he put his chin up, and he got flattened.
Yeah, he got cleaned up.
He let the guy hit him, and he got taken out. He can actually box. He's actually technically more sound than his brother, I think.
Yeah. What do you make of this Norberto Jimenez? Is he any good? I've never seen him fight.
He's shit.
He's shit.
He's shit. Have you seen the opponents he's fucking fought? Do you know what the best level of opposition he's beat is?
I know Koei Kono, that's a draw. That's it.
Yeah, do you know how good Koei Kono is?
Like, he was okay.
Mate. He was okay in 2012.
Yeah. Yeah, he had like 8 losses when he fought Jimenez.
So did Jimenez, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But nah, Cao Yafai, man, he's just fucking treading water. I'm not really interested in Cao Yafai. Yeah, hang on. What's
Yeah, what's going on?
No, I was reading the chat. Now just having a look in the chat, that was all. Yeah, Hearn thinks Canelo will fight Kovalev next. Yeah. That's gathering a lot of momentum, that man. It really is. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. We'll have to see the you know, the other things involved before we can really judge that. If Canelo went up to if he went up to light heavyweight and just said, fuck it, I'm fighting Kovalev, no weight clauses, that'd be amazing. I'd then say, do you know what? fair play. I'll give you all the credit in the world. But it's boxing. Is that going to happen? I very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. So yeah, tomorrow, what are you looking forward to most? Just Andrade.
Not looking forward to that even.
It's not the best. It's an okay weekend. It's solid enough. Yeah, solid enough. Like it's not great though.
Oh, stop working for Matchroom, Dell, will you?
Andrade Sulecki's a decent fight.
Andrade, who was elevated to WBO championship status after
Yeah.
winning the interim title by beating Walter Cock and Dockwit, is now fighting a guy who's his most legit opponent, who might, in your own words, might be number 10 in the division.
Yeah, I've got him.
Do me a
10.
cheesy fucking quaver, mate.
Nah, he's Sulecki solid, man.
I hear you're too hunky dory on Sulecki, man.
Nah, I think he's a genuine top 10 contender. I think he is. I think he's in there. I'm gonna see what the rings say. Please hold 1 second. What do the rings say?
Fuck Ring Magazine.
Let's have a look. He's got some good wins, Sulecki. He beat Rosado. He beat Kolkai. You know, he beat Centeno when Centeno was okay. Fucking hell. Croaky.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, trying.
Middleweight, let's have a look. The ring. They've got Rob Brandt rated number 3.
What?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
There we go. Yeah, they got Sulecki rated number 8.
Give me their top 10.
Canelo, Golovkin, Danny Jacobs, Rob Brandt, Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, Derevanchenko, David Lemieux, Sulecki, Kamil Cesmaretta, and then Murata at 10.
Point.
I don't know how
sure.
Kamil's top 10.
Yeah, he's top 10, right? Look, Sulecki's... What's his name again?
Sulecki.
Right, Sulecki. He's top 10, right?
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near top 6.
No, I'd say I'll give you that. I'll give you
Right.
that.
Andrade should be number 4.
He is. He's number 4, yeah.
Oh, the way you said it in the order, mate, you had him come after Rob Brandt.
Oh, sorry, no, it's number 5. Sorry, yeah, my bad. Number 5.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So he should be number 4. Brandt maybe number 5. Maybe. I mean, I'd give it to Derevanchenko.
Yeah.
Then maybe Rob Brandt. Then Sulecki. Right. I'd like to see Sulecki fight Rob Brandt. Actually, no, I wouldn't have Rob Brandt ahead of Jamal Charlo. What am I talking about?
Well, he's got a better win in middleweight.
He's got Murata. How good's Murata? How good is he really? Who the fuck did Murata beat?
Murata beat Ndam.
Oh, fuck off.
But I'm saying, no, we've got to compare it to Jamal's wins, like Centeno,
Okay.
Highland.
Okay.
Who else did he beat? I forgot, man. Highland, Centeno. Is that forgettable? Oh, Korobov was a good win on paper, but obviously touch and go.
I think he won the fight 7-4.
Yeah.
All right. I think he won the fight. Korobov, in my opinion, is a better win than... Who did Murata beat? Hassan and Dam?
Yeah.
Matty Korobov would beat Hassan and Dam.
Maybe. Yeah,
Matty Korobov would probably beat Murata.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Matty Korobov could go into that top 10 list ahead of that other dude that you mentioned who was in there.
Kamil.
Kamil, yeah. How's he in there?
Yeah, he's beat nobody. 19-0, 4 knockouts. Yeah, there we go. Listen, man, it is what it is. But I think Sulecki's a decent opponent for Andrade. You know,
Look, it's not terrible, right? It's not. It's a legit guy. All right, I'm not saying Sulecki isn't a good guy. He's decent, but what's this? Andrade's second defense?
Yeah,
Third?
Second defense. Yeah,
Not good enough.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. But like, Golovkin ain't gonna fight him.
No, he's not. Look,
Canelo ain't gonna fight him.
and fucking the Derevyanchenko's over there on the BBC. Let's make the Derevyanchenko Charlo.
That's what I said earlier, man. Derevyanchenko versus Charlo. Let's get it. Great fight. Great fight.
Let's get our teeth wet, lads.
Yeah, man. Like after Brian Adams has been knocked out and dispatched, like the
I've
summer of
got my
'69.
first real six ring.
Like this guy's gonna get. I want to see Charlo spark this dude out. You know, like lay him out to the canvas. I want to see fucking chalk lines around his body. That's what I want to see. I want to see Jamal Charlo forget that fucking funky hairstyle, like suspect, like gay stuff. Knock this guy clean out. Give me something violent. Show me how fucking mad you are with the WBC and Canelo. Take it out on Brian Adams. Fuck this guy up. That's what I want to see. I want to wake up on Sunday to see fucking Brian Adams starfishing like Dominic Brazil. That's what I want to see. He needs to make a statement. He really does. Jamal Charlo needs to make a statement. Just knock this guy out cold. Take him out. And then from there, build, maybe fight a Derevyanchenko. Give us that fight. Because if he beat Derevyanchenko, that's a hell of a win. And it gives him a lot more credibility as champion. You know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you... I don't think I've heard your opinion on it. How do you feel about Jamal Charlo being full WBC champion? Do you see him as the real champion?
No.
You don't? Okay.
Not until I see him be a legit contender. Like, where I can say, okay, that's good enough for a vacant title.
Yeah,
See,
no, that's fair.
Andrade, to me, isn't the legit WBO champion right now. After he beats Sulecki, I'm going to say, all right, he's earned it.
Yeah.
Because Sulecki's good enough for a vacant title. If he beats Sulecki. Not after, if he beats Sulecki.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Charlo wouldn't. If Charlo fought Sulecki and beat him, I'd say fair enough. If Charlo beat Rob Brandt, I'd be like, alright, you know. If he beat Marat, I'd be like, alright, yeah, why not? If he beat Derevyanchenko, I'd be like, fuck yeah, buddy, you earned it, you know.
Yep. Yeah, that's fair enough. I see Charlo as a real guy now. To be honest, it is what it is. But again, man,
No,
I mean,
I'm just like that with I didn't see Lewis as the real WBC champion for a while.
yeah, yeah. When Bo threw it in the bin, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, but that's fair enough, man. But like, my whole thing is like, if somebody fucking doesn't want to fight you, and you're in a position where you're interim champion or you're number one contender, and you happen to get elevated, I've not really got that much of a problem with it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my opinion. To be quite, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking annoying though, because I said this about Jamal Charlo. I said like months ago he was wasting his career waiting for a Canelo fight. It was never going to happen. These PBC fanboys said, "Oh, you're hating. He's mandatory. He's going to get that fight." Look now, man's fighting Brian Adams in some like fucking sports hall. Yeah, he's got a belt around his waist, but 99% of people don't see him as credible. And who's he got to fight on the PBC? Apart from Derevyanchenko, who's he really got to fight over there?
Look, I like Jamal.
So
That's
do
the
I.
thing. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's better than his brother. I think he's strong. He's got a good jab. He's got a good overhand. He's got all right feet. He's a good fucking fighter. You know what I mean?
100%.
I think he's legit one of the top 5 guys at middleweight. I think the top 5 is Golovkin, Canelo, Golovkin, Canelo, Jacobs,
Yep.
Andrade, Charlo, and then Derevyanchenko.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair.
I think that's the top 6, and I don't think anyone can really dispute that's really the top 6. Unless you want to hate on him and say, well, who's he beat? But just realistically, he would beat Sulecki. He would beat Gabe Rizal. He'd beat Rob Brandt. He'd beat Marat. He'd beat them. He probably knocked them all out.
I think he'd have trouble with Sulecki.
Defensively, Sulecki sound. But the way Rosado had him in trouble, if that was Charlo, Charlo would have got him out of there.
Yeah, Charlo is quite a good finisher, to be fair.
So if Charlo's going to hurt you, he's finishing.
Yeah,
He has some of the best knockouts at 154 you'll ever see.
Yeah, and also Sulecki.
Look what he did to J-Rock. He made people say J-Rock's chin was questionable.
Which I still think it is.
I don't think it's really questionable. I think he's got a decent chin. It's solid. It's robust. He's been stopped, yeah, twice. But it's solid enough. But he was only stopped. One was a fucking freak of nature performance from Billy Nelson. Or Willie Nelson. And Charlo. Did you remember when Willie Nelson was hyped?
Yep.
He was actually all right, you know.
He was all right, man.
He's still all right, man.
He is fighting.
I think he fought.
Oh, mate, he might have done.
I'd like to see Willie Nelson fight against Sergio Garcia, mate. I want to see that fight.
Good fight. Good fight.
Sergio Garcia is going to be... Mate, you know how I am with Sergio. Oh, Sergio Garcia.
But I think you're right about Sulecki and Charlo, because Sulecki's got a habit of coming in straight lines, doesn't take his head off centre line when he comes in. And if Charlo catches him with that uppercut, man... Yeah, you're right. I think Sulecki would give him problems until he got knocked out. I think.
Oh, has anybody seen the Garcia fight yet? By the way,
no,
because I have. Right, it's not on YouTube, is it?
No.
I have a torrented version. Should I upload it?
It might be worth it. I don't know. It's probably not worth risking it.
No, onto a fake channel.
Oh yeah, that's worth a go.
Yeah, just upload.
Yeah, Moonlight Shadows in the chat. Just watched the Davis versus Vasquez fight again with the biased commentary. Turned it off. Vasquez annihilated Davis, outboxed completely. Yeah, totally agree, man. He got outboxed.
I seen Moonlight Shadows on my channel today for the first time.
Yeah, this is the first time Moonlight's been in one of my live chats. So
welcome,
shout out to
bro.
Moonlight.
Welcome to Del Boys Boxing News. Also, thank you for commenting on my video earlier as well, mate.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. Sounded like H Money. Yes, sir. Yeah, Andrade looked amazing against Willie Nelson. He did, man. He looked great that night. He looked really, really good. Because he was fucking up Nelson on the inside as well. Like, he showed a lot in that fight. Like, Andrade he's like one of these guys, yeah? He shows glimpses of real potential, but he's never really put it together on a consistent basis. Do you know what I mean? He's shown glimpses of real ability, man. And hopefully he can look good against Sulecki should he win. Hopefully he looks good, makes a statement, and hopefully gets a big fight.
Mate, don't mention H Money to me again. No, that's not the pissing me off automatically. This world is the greatest of all time. They'll say that to me.
No, I can't say it.
No, just say somebody is the greatest something of all time, like heavyweight, middleweight. Just do it.
I say Wilder is the greatest of all time.
The greatest what of all time?
Heavyweight.
Name every heavyweight ever.
It's a good argument. That's good.
Because if you're gonna make the claim someone's the greatest,
I like it.
There you go. That's what I'm doing to everyone. Somebody the other day, Triple G is the greatest middleweight of all time. Name every middleweight of all time.
Yeah, if they can't do it, it's impossible. It's impossible. They can't do it.
There's like, well, of all the greats, okay, name all the great middleweights of all time. So that means all of the champions, all of the Hall of Famers, all of the top 10 contenders, all of the guys who couldn't win a championship belt based on color, all of the bare knuckle middleweight champion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it goes back and back and back and back and back. Yeah, they can't do it, man.
You might even have to go. You pretty much need to, if you're going to say of all time, you need to go back to the fucking origination of pugilism in Greece.
Yeah.
Good luck. Someone's like, what if I just say, well, what about Hercules? He fucking knocked out a Hydra with one hand.
Thanos, mate. What Thanos?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's true, man.
Fucked.
Moonlight Shadows, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
What's he saying?
Just You're welcome. I subscribed. Thank you for speaking the truth. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's what we do in Del Boys Boxing, as we speak the truth.
To be fair, man, we both try our best.
Huh?
We both fucking try our best, to be fair.
And on Unrivaled Boxing Talking News, what we do is we talk the truth and get everybody else to give us their take.
Joe 56984. Kelly Pavlik would beat Gennady Golovkin. What do you think? Middleweight. I think Golovkin would outpoint him.
Who would be who? What was the question?
Pavlik would beat Golovkin, according to Joe. What would you say? I take Golovkin, you know.
Prime for prime?
Yeah.
I think Golovkin's got him, you know. I think his jab's a bit much for Kelly.
I think he outboxes him.
I think he could probably stop him later on.
He could stop him, yeah, he could stop him. I would...
Prime Triple G, this is. So Triple G age 32.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's a good fight.
It is a very good fight. I would take Golovkin on points personally, but...
Prime for prime, who you got? Pirog or Pavlik?
Ooh. Well, we saw how Pavlik struggled with Martinez's style. Pirog, not the same style, but they share similarities in some sense. Really unconventional. A lot of upper body movement, good foot movement, angles. I think Pirog could actually beat Pavlik. Maybe UD him.
Pirog was a serious boxer.
Yeah, man. I wish his career, like, that's one of those guys, like, what if his back never went? Pirog, man.
He might have been Golovkin.
Yeah, they were scheduled to fight in 2012.
That was hype as well.
I think what it was, I think that's when the Proska fight, Proska came in, I think, maybe. I think Proska came in to replace him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I remember it. I might be wrong. But
I think you're right on that, though. I think you're right on that.
Yeah, but Golovkin, that would have been a tremendous fight. Two contrasting styles. Just tremendous, man. Like, his back must be well and truly fucked because he wanted to come back, but I know originally he slipped a disc, and that's what done it originally. So, like...
Originally, he slipped a dick.
Yeah, but he slipped his disc and it's never really... I guess it never recovered. Or shit just got worse. I don't know. Crazy. Once your back goes, though, that's it. Especially with his style.
Let's answer some of the questions in the chat, will we?
Yeah, man.
So, Guilty Simpson. More dangerous fight for Canelo. Charlo, Andrade, or Callum Smith?
I would say Smith as well.
Just the sheer size of him. I think on boxing acumen and everything, he's kind of on par with the other guys. Like,
yeah.
Maybe not as much output, but they're similar levels. He's just a lot bigger than Andrade.
And he cracks.
And he cracks with that left hook. One of the best left hooks in those divisions.
Yeah, you're right. Callum Smith is one of those dudes. Like, he's a big lump. He hits hard, and his fundamentals are pretty solid. Like, he's got
a better win than Andrade, and he's got a better win than Charlo.
Yeah, you could argue that.
He beat George Groves.
He beat George. Yeah, he did beat George.
In the final of the World Boxing Super Series.
Yeah.
He retired George Groves.
Yeah, man, that's true. He did. Moonlight Shadows, he says, what kind of example will this fight send to young fighters in the sport? Must be very discouraging for them to see scoring decisions like that. Yeah, it is, man.
You know, it is annoying, but it's not like this is the only time this has happened. Moonlight, I don't know if you've ever seen the fight between Ramirez and Pernell Whitaker. But if you want to see a robbery in boxing, go check out Ramirez versus Whitaker. And Ramirez Whitaker won in Paris, France. And you will see the biggest robbery I've ever watched in boxing.
Yeah.
Have you seen that, though?
No, I've not seen it. I've heard about it. I've not seen it. But
yeah. So I feel like for generations, people have seen robberies. So it's not new. Boxing has always been corrupt and retarded.
Yeah. Yo, Corey Lee in the chat. What's going on, man? Yo, Guilty Simpson. That's a good question. Jermaine Taylor that beat Hopkins versus Golovkin.
I'm a Jermaine Taylor fanboy, so pass.
Jermaine
No,
Ta-
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Jermaine Taylor's jab was a fucking beautiful. Like his jab, man. That's a tough one.
I don't know.
Jermaine Taylor,
I
like
think Jermaine Taylor would have beat Golovkin. I think he was too fast, just too crafty.
maybe, but Jermaine Taylor had a tendency to gas in the last few rounds.
That's also true. That's also true. And Triple G is not exactly the gassing kind, is he? And he will wear you out.
Like he finished strongly in both Canelo fights when he was the older guy. You could get a Froch type scenario where JT's like up on the cards, but he gets stopped late. Maybe he outboxes him. It's a fucking good fight. It's a really good style clash because Jermaine Taylor, like you say, he was lightning quick at one point. His jab was beautiful. You know, and by the way, the Hopkins fights. Did you have him winning those fights? I don't think there was like the robberies people make them out to be. Personally,
they were tight.
They were very tight. But yeah, either way, type fights, in my opinion.
I don't remember the scorecards, but I remember feeling they were very tight.
Yeah,
I should rewatch them. Dude, that's what I'm gonna do in my series. I'm gonna rescore fights.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout. But Taylor was a very good boxer, man. When he was in his rhythm, when he's popping that jab, he was a very good
controversial boxer. Controversial boxing match. Rescore. Yeah, I like that.
Very good. It's a good idea, man. You got a few Oscar De La Hoya fights you could cover.
All of
them. De La Hoya Corte, De La Hoya versus Trinidad.
Do you know what the first one I'll do is?
Go on.
Floyd Jose Luis Castillo.
Good shout. That's a very good shout. Corey Lee.
The second one I'll do is Floyd Oscar.
Floyd Oscar, yeah. Corey Lee saying Taylor would get iced by Golovkin. Too many punches being thrown at good angles. Yeah, that could happen. He could get overwhelmed. If he does get overwhelmed.
Shit, man.
Yeah, if he does get overwhelmed, I think it will be late on.
If I was being shit, otherwise I'd drop Corey 2 spades.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Corey Lee, by the way. If you're in the chat and you've not checked out Corey Lee's channel, jump on there, drop him a sub. Excellent channel, man. Very good channel.
Carly called me biased the other day. I nearly pissed myself laughing.
Was it about Ofa?
No, it wasn't about Ofa. He was saying that he said he might be a little bit biased because, like I said, Gorman's going to beat Dubois because I was a Ricky Hatton fanboy as a kid. I started to hate Ricky as I got older. People forget that.
Yo, do you know the thing was, though? What Ricky Hatton, yeah, as a kid. So when he fought Floyd, I was in year 9, I want to say. And everybody was a Hatton fan apart from me. When Floyd took that Man United shirt and wore it in front of Ricky Hatton, I started to root for that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I was a Floyd fan going into that fight.
Yeah.
And I was so happy when Ricky got his ass whooped. So happy. So there we go, man. That was a great time. That was great. I fucking made bank in school as well. Like, everyone was betting with me. Oh, Hatton's going to knock him out. Bloody, bloody, blah. Look what happened, man. That's amazing.
I always thought Floyd was going to win. I thought he was better than Ricky.
Yeah, but people got caught up by that hype. Do you remember that fight, man? Like, people got so caught up in it. It felt like the build-up for that fight went on for months. That's what it felt like at the time. Yeah, I'm going to come out and say it. I know it's not popular, but I miss the Mayweather fight build-ups. I do. I do miss it. I do miss it. I know people like these heavyweights these days, but I miss the build-ups to those fights. I really do. Yo, what's up, D? How you doing, man? Salute.
What's the name of
D.
this rapper that Carly's talking about? Gunna. Ireland, July 5th.
Yeah, Corey Lee. He says Froch would get iced by Golovkin too. UD, I would say Golovkin. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Like Carl Froch was a tough old boy. I don't know, man. That's a good fight, man. I wish that happened. I wish that happened. Maybe at the time they was talking about it, it's towards the end of Froch's career. Maybe Golovkin would have been too fresh, but maybe Froch would have been too big, too strong.
Maybe, maybe. Prime for prime, I've got Frotchy boy.
Yeah.
But good fights, man.
Oh, Guilty Simpson. That's a question. Better fight: Tony versus Girov or Williams versus Martinez one. I'm going Tony. Tony Girov for me.
Tony Jarrett is one of the best fights I've ever watched.
That's great. Emmanuel Stewart's commentary in the last round, man.
Stunning.
Beautiful shit,
Fucking
man.
epic.
Beautiful. Like, listen, man. I know people criticised HBO, but when they had Stewart, Merchant, um, Lampley, and Kellerman, they were a good four commentators, man. They had a good little chemistry. Stewart was a very good commentator
Yes, he was.
because he was like an analyst, but when shit got real, the guy started screaming, getting excited.
I'm just after putting in an order for fucking so many fucking clothes, man. Holy shit. Del, you still there, bro? Yo, lads, can you hear me in the chat? Del Boy's gone crazy. Uh, yeah, Del's gone. Can everybody hear me in the chat? I'll take over for a little bit. Right. But can you all hear me? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I'm back. Am I back?
Oh, yeah, you're back. You're back. You're back. All right.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, man. How long was I gone for?
About a minute.
Okay, cool.
45 seconds to a minute. Not
Yeah.
too long.
I was just saying how fucking sick Emmanuel Stewart was. Amazing, amazing commentator on HBO and trainer.
Yeah. Fucking phenomenal. Hall of Famer. The GOAT's one. Manny Stewart.
Yeah, Corey Lee boxing. Which Legends kid is going to be better, Ricky Hatton's son or Nigel Benn's son, Connor?
Connor.
I've never seen his Ricky son. I've seen him on the pads. That's about it.
I reckon Connor. I don't think Campbell is gonna do much.
Nah. Connor's going to be one of those guys. He's going to be like an action fighter. He's going to be in some great fights, man.
He is. He's just gonna be hell of exciting to watch.
Yeah. I'd love to see him fight Chris Congo. I know it's never going to happen, but I'd love to see that fight. Chris Congo versus old Conor Benn. That'd be great. Loma King. What's up, man? Trying to get H in the chat. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I've not seen Hatton's kid, Joe. Never seen him. I've only seen him on V-pads. That's it. D says Connor's going to be brain damaged in 3 years. Yeah, man, he's got a face-first style.
It's going to be exciting to watch.
It's going to be very exciting to watch because I don't think his chin's even that great, if I'm being honest. I think he'll get cleaned out if he fights a puncher. Like, they're talking about Samuel Vargas next. That's a big, big step up. I know that dude he fought went a split decision, but like, if Sammy Vargas has a bit of time, it's a tough fight. That's a big ask.
It is a tough fight. Corey said Connor nearly got iced by a journeyman. Come on. I mean, Campbell Hatton lost to a guy who was 2-15 in the amateurs. I mean, it's not exactly the best there now, Campbell. Looks pretty poor to me.
Harley Ben's certainly not going to do much. Good old
He
Harley.
got beat by a guy who was 0-16.
Yes, sir. In the sacred grounds of Stevenage, the Lamex Arena, he got beat up by a journeyman. I mean, the dude he was fighting can't really be described as a journeyman. To me, that's not a journeyman. Do you know what I mean? Like, but there we go. Yeah, what's up, John? How's it
John
going, man?
Lejeune.
John Lejeune. What's going on, man? I've never seen you
Bonjour.
in the chat before. Welcome.
Bonjour, parlez-vous François?
Okay. What flavors fillings would you like between custard cream biscuits? Custard. Yeah, I'm not a fan, you know. I prefer the they're okay. Custard creams, they're okay, but just plain custard.
I'd like Adriana Jimenez in between my custard biscuits.
Okay, compared to other greats kids, you've got to say Eubank Jr.'s done pretty well. Yeah, he has.
Yes, he has.
One thing I'll give Eubank Jr. Yes, he's very stubborn. He's pig-headed, but he's tough. He's durable. Comes to fight. He's got a fighter's heart. He's a real fighter. I'll give him that. He's a real fighter. Like, that guy's never going to quit in a fight. Like, he's never going to quit. He's got no quit in him. He's got a dog. Yeah, Corey Lee boxing. I saw that. Conor Benn versus Josh Kelly. It'd be a good fight, but I think Josh Kelly's got way too much, to be quite honest. I think he's way further ahead than Conor Benn. And I don't really rate Josh Kelly at all, to be quite honest. But there we go.
I'm trying
Chavez.
to think of the best father-son combinations in boxing history. Like outside of the fucking Mayweathers.
Outside of Mayweather's best father and son combo, there's going to be a really obvious one. So obviously we've got the Eubanks. There's going to be a really obvious one.
Leon and Corey Spinks.
Leon and Corey, yeah. Guilty Simpson, they're not a father and son team, obviously, but like Michael Hunter now.
Yeah.
It's a good shout.
Joe and Marvis. Fraziers.
Marvis, man, I don't know. He was okay. All I remember Marvis from is being on the Tyson highlight reel, slumped in the corner.
Floyd and Tracy Patterson.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Yeah, the Chavez Jr. and Senior. Yep. Plus, you had Omar Chavez and God knows who. Like, there's another one as well. Omar, Julio, someone else, I think. Yeah, and Chavez Jr. is making his return apparently, according to Joe. That guy's done, man. He's washed. He's done. There's nothing for. Well, I mean, what's that guy? No, I'm not even interested. Yeah. John, he says, I think Callum Smith is way better than he gets credit for. And normally I'm biased towards American fighters, but he's tremendous. Yeah, I think Callum Smith's one of those guys. He does everything well, but he doesn't do anything spectacular. Just a good, solid, fundamental fighter. Good power, good size. He's a good fighter, man. It's going to be hard to beat, in my opinion. He'll be hard
How's
to beat.
How's Hassan Rockman's son doing?
I think he's like 7-0, maybe. At the minute. Is he being trained by Hassim? You'd imagine so. Yeah, you'd imagine so. Chavez Jr. versus Martin Murray. Do you know what? I would watch that. The battle of who's shotter. Yeah. Corey Lee, you're going to the next TFEMO fight. Fair play, man.
Have you got your media credentials, Cardi? Get some fucking interviews on that shit, mate. Nakatani and Teofimo Lopez. That's a nice little fight. Enjoy, bro.
I've never seen him fight that
Nakatani.
Nakatani. Yeah,
He's not
I,
bad, mate.
I need to check him out.
I'm
Julius and
sure.
John Jackson, by the way.
No.
There's been a few, man. There's been a few partnerships or son and father partnerships. Some better than others, of course.
I mean, one thing I'll say, by the way, just real fast about Nakatani, if you don't mind, Joe.
Yeah, go for it.
He's never fought out of Japan,
Yeah,
but he had the Japanese lightweight title from his seventh fight and won every one of his fights with that belt. So he's made 12 defenses of that shit. He's only fought really Japanese guys. You beat Ryan Simona and Paul Serio. I think you might know Paul Serio, man. He's a Thai
yeah.
fighter.
Okay, no, he might be decent, man.
He's all right, but I'll be
Tio,
honest. I'd pick my guy Edis to be. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Tone put a good mention in the chat before he retracted it, but he said Tony Mundine and Anthony Mundine.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I mean, Hector Macho Camacho Jr. and Senior.
Yeah, do you know what? I saw on BoxRec Junior had a fight scheduled. Crazy, man. Crazy.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nah.
No, hold on. I'm going over.
Yo, Joe in the chat. Corey going ahead of Dan Raphael.
He fought in May.
Jesus. Yeah, I knew it was kind of recently.
18th of May against a guy called Victor Abreu, who was 9-5, and he knocked him out.
There we go. The return of Hector Camacho Jr.
Fucking.
There we go.
What weight was that at? What weight was that?
He's a fat fuck, and he couldn't make weight when he was active.
What weight was that? Super middleweight.
Yeah.
Knocked him out in one round.
There we go. Okay, Hashim Rahman Jr. 8-0, but he's only fought 2 people with winning records. That's from John. Yeah, I've never seen him fight before, if I'm being completely honest. I need to check him out. Never seen him fight before. He might be half decent, you never know. It's always hard to tell with heavyweights, man. It's always hard to tell. Some guys look good and they get upset, they never come back. You know, some guys on the come up, they don't look too hot, but they develop, you know. Look at Tyson Fury, for example. I mean, let's be honest, like when this guy got a robbery win against John McDermott, if somebody then turned around and said to you, oh, this guy's going to go on to beat Vladimir Klitschko, you would laugh at him. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd laugh at him. So it's hard. I always find it's hard to tell with heavyweight prospects, man. It's always hard to tell. Like Hrgovic is literally the only one I'm kind of sold on, and I really rate Ajagba, but you never know, man. I wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket. D in the chat, yeah, Mosley. Fury slapping up Lovejoy was funny. What happened? What's going on here? Who slapped up Lovejoy? Do you mean that fighter, Chris Lovejoy, whatever his name is, Christopher Lovejoy?
Oh, fuck him. Fuck him.
That guy's a troll, man. Fair play to him. Absolute troll. What, did Fury fuck him up or something?
What's going on?
No, D in the chat said Fury slapping up Lovejoy was funny.
Where's that, D?
Let's have a look. Just Twitter it. That's the best way to do
YouTube.
it. Don't know, man. Yeah, John, I saw that kid. Yeah, Sonny Conto, I think his name was. Yeah, he was on the undercard of Tyson Fury and Tom Schwartz. Yeah. Okay, Scott 70. He's saying Tyson Fury knocked him out and then kicked him out of his gym. Fair play.
Where was this, lads?
Yeah, Fury said it apparently on an IFL video. I could see that. That Lovejoy guy's a chancer. You know, he's looking for a big payday. Fair play to him, but it is what it is. And yeah, Sonny Conto, that's it, Sean. Yeah. Good prospect, yeah. He seems like a good kid, like down to earth. He's very young, getting good sparring already, so you know, he could go a long way. Sparring with Tyson Fury at that age can only be good. Loma King in the chat, dropping smileys like it's going out of fashion.
No, man. He drops emojis like he's bored. Don't you, Jake? You little mot, you.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, I know who you mean. There's the other Italian dude, Guido. What's his surname? Vianello, something like that. Is it Guido Vianello? I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, but he looks
There's
half
another
decent.
one that I like, man. There's another guy I like. Can't think of his name. Big motherfucker.
Yeah, so yeah, the one Sean's talking about, I think, Guido Vinello. Yeah, 4-0, 4 knockouts. Yeah, I've seen him fight. He looks half decent.
I seen some Italian chap. I think he was a light heavyweight on an undercard somewhere, and he fucking starched the guy. Undercard was that one?
Was it a matchroom one?
I think so.
Light heavyweight. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you.
Do you know who's also decent? Rodolfo Delgado.
I've still not seen him fight. Don't know who told me about him.
He's 10-0 with 10 knockouts, man.
I think it was Hashman, you know. I think he told me about him. I've still not checked.
He got knocked out on the Mikey Garcia Errol Spence undercard. He was on Delgado.
Oh no, I've seen him fight. I have seen him fight against James Roach. Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, yeah, because he impressed me actually. Yeah, he looked quite good. Okay, there we go.
Trying to find this kid.
Yeah, Delgado.
Gone through all of the cards I've watched, right?
Christ. Yep, John, that was it. F.A. Ajagba's opponent, Curtis Harper. Yeah, he left the ring, man. He left the ring. But I like F.A., man. I think he's a good prospect. I think he's very good. Got lovely jab, lovely straight right hand, good power. Does the basics well, nice high guard. Quite sturdy, powerful. Good prospect, man. I do worry about Ajagba on the inside. It looks like he can get outworked on the inside. I felt we saw that against Walesh. I know that fight was lasted 2 rounds, but when Walesh got on his chest, he got some work done. So going forwards, is that going to be a problem? You know, Ajagba on the inside. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Trying to find this motherfucker. It's on a Jarrell Miller card.
Jay's Boxing Universe, what do you think of Kovalev versus Canelo? I mean, it depends, I guess, on the circumstances, like if there's any catch weight, rehydration clauses, anything like that. if it's a fair fight and like both guys are just at the limit at light heavyweight, you've got to favour Kovalev. I would anyway. I'd favour Kovalev. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. D says Canelo is unstoppable. Yeah, man. Seems that
I'm not
way.
gonna be able to find this guy.
Definitely light heavyweight.
100% sure. Italian light heavyweight.
Definitely not 168.
If he's 168, he's huge. Might even be a heavyweight, mate.
Turchi?
No.
So it's not Turchi. Who else could it be? I don't know, man.
I think he was like 3-0, 4-0. He's massive.
I couldn't tell you.
Hold on. Right. Italy. I'm gonna go through all the box arts Italian players. Give me a minute.
Jesus Christ.
You just keep this shit going. I'll get back to you in a few weeks.
Yo, Loma King, man. What's up, man? Loma Dell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, so he's not Italian. He's not an Italian light heavyweight.
Jay's Boxing Universe. Pacquiao Furman is weeks away. What do you think of the fight now? Seen any training footage? I've not really been paying too much attention to the training and build-up, but I am really looking forward to the fight. I can't see it live, so I need to avoid spoilers, but I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to the card. It's going to be good, man. I'm not really sure who I'm leaning towards yet. Yeah, John, you're right. People are losing it over the whole franchise title. I don't think it's a good look. I really don't. I don't think it's a good look at all. Again, the division at middleweight has become fragmented once again because Jamal Charlo is now the champion, you know, and just crazy. Crazy. Nobody's doubting Canelo's a great fighter. But these type of decisions just baffle the mind. They really do. John, Canelo makes me want to do steroids. Yeah, man.
All right, I'm a retard. It's Guido Vianello.
Vianello, yeah.
Seeing his face.
He looks good though, doesn't he?
Fucking tank.
Good feet for a big guy. Good quick feet, quick hands, good power. Fairly fluid.
But now I'm thinking of somebody else. He's not an Italian chap. I was thinking of a light heavyweight who came on randomly. Might be Spanish or fucking Mexican. I don't even know. I fucking loved him as well. I thought he was the shit. I said it to you afterwards. I was fucking raving about it. Best performance on the entire card. Starts the good. Might be Vianello, you know. I don't even know, mate. I'll see him again, you know.
Yeah, he'll probably come back to you when we shut the stream off. It will come back to you.
Oh yeah, and I'll throw my laptop through a window.
Yo, Loma King. Unfortunately, we're not on the beer tonight. We are sober. We are,
What do you mean we?
Well, I'm sober. I am completely sober.
I'm 6 Stella down, lads.
Bottles or cans?
Cans.
Yeah. Now, is it me or with Stella? Bottles and cans taste so much different to each other.
Don't fucking know. I've never drank beer out of a bottle.
No, I like it out of bottles, you know. Do we not? They must do it over there, man.
What?
Beers in bottles.
I don't drink out of bottles.
No, like even if you pour it. Tastes
No, I
different.
don't buy bottles.
Nah, I think it tastes better out of bottles. You know.
I don't drink out of bottles, man. That's some female shit.
Nah, it tastes better.
Some woman shit. I can see you there with a Corona with a fucking lime wedge in it.
Oh no, no lime in the Corona. Fuck off.
I can see you doing that shit.
No lime in Corona. Nope. Drink it
I
as it.
could have bought you flowers.
Lima King's on the old fucking hard stuff by looks of it, on the old tumbler glasses. Little emojis.
What's he on? What
He
you
must be.
drinking, Jakey boy?
I reckon he's on the whiskey. Canelo versus Saunders, if it were to happen. Honestly felt that Billy had or has the best chance to beat Canelo. I don't know, man. Like, even if Billy wins a 7-5, he's not winning the fight. Like, he'll get the Lara treatment. I don't think Billy. I think you've got to knock Canelo out, man. I think you've got to knock him out. Anybody who's got a puncher's chance has a chance, I guess. But I don't think Billy Joe does. Unfortunately.
Are
Tequila.
you watching this? Are you watching the Combat card right now, though?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Who's fighting?
Don't know.
Has
How's that for honesty?
Has Dominic Gwynn been beat yet?
I just turned it on now, bro.
Oh well. Loma King, rum. See, I'm not a fan of rum. No, I do. No, I do like some type. Yeah, rum's okay. It depends. I've got to be in the mood. I like to. Well, no, tequila again. It's one of those, man. I've got to be fucked. I've got to be absolutely smashed to have tequila.
So Kaminsky's already fought and Zavala's already fought. Carlos Adamez hasn't fought yet. Gwyn and Fa haven't fought yet. This is according to the box anyway.
I tell you what, though, I am a fan of the old Sambuca. That's all right. Don't mind a bit of Sambuca. I like my vodka. Do like my vodka. Imagine if Junior Far's been knocked out by old granddad Dominic Gwynn.
Right, so a guy called Elvis Rodriguez, 2-0, is fighting against Joaquin Chavez. There you go, though.
Tone, thank you very much, man. He says, get yourself a couple of Stellas. Tone with a super chat.
Yeah, gentleman, Tone.
You are a gentleman. Stella's up there, man. Stella's one of my beers of choice. I like my Stella. I do quite enjoy Heineken as well. I like Heineken. What else do I buy when I'm like just for me? I don't know. Heineken, Stella. Don't mind
I'm
Beck's.
big on the shots of Henny, man.
Henny. It's all
Not
right.
even shots. I like having it in a little roller glass with a couple little pieces of ice and just letting it like marinate a bit and then just down.
Yeah.
That's my stuff right there, that is.
Do you know what I love? I love that that Ciroc vodka, just that and ice. Fucking beautiful, man. That's nice, man. Yeah, Mac for Ups and Birds, Loma King. Taiski, yeah, Loma King. I've tried Taiski, yeah. That's actually all right.
Jay Clary's like, Mac, throw up some boards. Nah, bruh. I won't do that to Bell Stream. He's monetized, you know.
Jay's Boxing Universe. Delboy, I heard your thoughts about Ray Vargas on the Rigondeaux post-fight video. Wanted your thoughts. To me, the best champ at 122. Good speed and punch selection for me. Yeah, no, I think Ray's an awkward dude. Like, he's tall, he's rangy, he's awkward, he can box a bit. If he's in his rhythm, he could be hard to beat, but I think Navarrete would... I think his pressure would be a bit too much. I think he would force Ray Vargas to fight. I think he'd force him out of his rhythm. And I think he'd probably take him out down the stretch. Both big guys as well for that weight class. But I think Navarrete, man, his pressure is something else. I really do. I think he could have ruined Dogbe. I would be surprised if Dogbe looks good on his comeback. I would be surprised.
This fight's interesting, you know. This journeyman's gunning for this kid.
That's what we like to see, man. Team journeyman. But no, and in regards to the Rigondeaux Ray Vargas, I think that's a good fight. I think that's a good fight. This version of Rigondeaux, whose legs are gone, I mean, Ray Vargas could actually keep it at range and pick Rigondeaux off. But at the same time, Rigondeaux, he can punch. He can punch. He can. That's a good fight, you know. I like that Rigondeaux versus Ray Vargas fight. I'm looking forward to that. If it comes off, of course.
Oh. Sorry, man. Watching this fight, these guys are throwing hell punches, man.
Loma King, he says, do Macca's bird picks. I've got a plan for streams. I will do stuff like that. I've got a plan, though.
You're going to take my shtick?
No. As in, because obviously I need to Hangouts is going soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's in August or September, one of the two. And yeah, I need to get OBS started up and that. I think that's the way to do it. Get OBS started.
Yeah.
And go from there, kind of thing. I have downloaded it, but it's fucking. I need to get to grips with it. It looks fucking complicated, to be quite honest.
This fight's been waved off.
There we go.
So no contest.
And by the way, man, going forwards, bruv, those birds, those Instagram whores, they could get you done for copyright, innit? Well, actually, no. Can they though?
No, they can't.
That's all right then. That's all right.
They can't copyright me because these aren't official pictures. And when I'm doing it on their actual Instagram pages, it's only if I show sponsored images.
Yeah.
For copyright. So look for the ones that aren't copyrighted.
But yeah, you're okay at the minute. I think if you're monetized and you show their content, they could do you at that point. They could, yeah. But who's going to do that though? It's fair. It's publicity for them as well.
If Katia Elise Henry wants to go sue me and end up in a courtroom with me, that's absolutely fine. Take her in the toilets.
Yeah, Lek is okay as well for Boxing Kingdom. Yeah, man. Exactly, Jake. Exactly. You know, they love it. They love it, man.
Chris Hayes seems to be the same person as Jake Cleary.
I love Jake Cleary's enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, the caps lock.
Love it, man. If Jake Cleary doesn't type in caps lock, I know there's something wrong.
I seen him come into my stream one day. Let me type it. He literally came in like that. Then I went, big up to Jake Cleary. Are you all right, mate? And then he just went.
It's brilliant, man.
I'm like, thank God. Jarrell Miller versus Diabetes. Who you got? The pharmacy.
Oh, Diabetes. Like you could. I mean, it's just like Father Time cannot be beaten. Diabetes stops Jarrell Miller.
Good old goat.
Jarrell Miller, man. Yeah, Jarrell Miller. I mean, they're talking about him versus Tyson Fury. It's hard to get interested in that, you know. Be a good build-up. It'll be a good build-up. But stylistically, I don't think Jarrell Miller poses any problems for Fury.
Yeah.
Just too much of a plodder. But we'll see what happens there. I think Fury is going to fight someone like that, though. I wouldn't mind Pulev. I think that'd be an okay fight. Pulev would be okay. And then after that, hopefully we get the Wilder rematch. Get that sorted. But we'll see. We'll see. What's the chat saying? Yeah, you're right though, Jake. The more the more publicity, the better for them. Yeah, you're right, man. They love it, man. It's a two-way street. Like you get kind of viewership because you're showing their pictures, and they get some a lot of attention as well. There we go. There we go. JaVale Miller versus diabetes, Jesus. But yeah, diabetes he's definitely going to take hold. He'll beat him down the stretch, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
So Chavez managed to get a draw against Elvis Rodriguez via some weird headbutt incident that made me rule to a no contest. Mad.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, what's your prediction for this Kome fight? Like 4 or 5 rounds, 6 rounds?
Ice.
Yeah, he's getting iced.
5th round.
Kind of want to see Kome do his thing, though. I like Kome. Good pro.
Beltran's only been stopped twice, though, hasn't
he? Yeah, he got stopped by
Ahmed Diaz, and who else stopped him? Someone early in his career.
Yeah, it was the MF Diaz one, I forgot.
Yeah, the other one I can't remember, but it was early in his career.
I've seen MF Diaz fight before. He fought, as in live, he fought, what's his name? Martin Geffen.
Jesus Christ. You're mad. What a random fight.
And that
fight... Diaz and fucking Geffen. Fucking random.
That fight was actually an IBF eliminator. Believe it or not.
Are you serious?
Jeez. Yeah. That was an IBF eliminator at the time.
When was that? 1962?
I want to say 2013.
Yeah, it would have been a while ago.
But yeah, crazy stuff, man. But yeah, like with Richard Kome, I've been following his career for a while, man. I like him.
You think he lost to Shafikov? I don't.
Yeah, I felt it was super close. I felt he beat Easter. I felt he lost to Shafikov.
He beat Easter, and I felt it was a draw for Shafikov.
Shafikov was mad close, though. So many close rounds. It was actually a really good fight.
Beautiful fight to watch. In terms of being dirty as fuck.
Prediction for Jamal Charlo versus the reality TV show contestant. Oh, Charlo. Charlo needs to kind of flatline him. Make a statement. Knock him out. No messing around. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Charlo's going to, take him out in good fashion. That's what I expect anyway. That's what I'm expecting. Trying to find this guy, MF Diaz. One second. Miguel Vasquez. He fought MF Diaz, I'm sure. Yeah, he did. For the IBF. There we go. MF Diaz. May 2015. That's when it was. Yeah. May 2015. I don't even know how I got tickets for that fight. I've got no clue at all. Because it was in Walsall, I want to say. Yeah, I went to Walsall to see it. There we go. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah, Joe Blow. What's his name? Brian Adams. Whatever his name is. He got knocked out by John Thompson, who obviously got beat up by Liam Smith. He's not great. He's not great. Brandon Adams is the type of guy your prospects should be fighting on the come up, That's how I see Brandon Adams. I thought he was in Westlife. Yeah, no, Brandon Adams not great. Fair play to him for winning the contender and getting the big fight, but it's not going to end well for him. He's getting KO'd cold. And by the way, speaking of boxing last weekend, how do you guys feel about boxing on Sundays? I really like it. I can't lie. I do. I'm a fan.
Did you stay up for it though?
I didn't stay up for it, but I do like it. I like the concept of it. I like boxing.
But like, mate, I had to stay up for that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't stay up for it, but
It's harder to do it when you've got two fucking fight nights back to back, and one's up until 4 o'clock in the morning, the next one's up until 5. It's
yeah,
hard to do that back to back when you've got work on a Monday.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I couldn't do it once, mate. If I've got work on Monday, I can't do a Sunday. But I like the idea of it though. I like the idea of Sunday cards. Yo, Loma King, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every weekday. Yes, sir, man. More shows. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
Show us the boxing.
Yeah, man. Show us the boxing. Give us all the fights, even if they're shit fights like Huey Fury versus Samuel Peter. Let's get it. Yo, it goes to show, though. Says a lot now when Prince Patel arguably is the best fight on that card.
Pathetic.
Prince Patel takeover happening on July 12th. You heard it here first. Yeah, imagine if Prince gets knocked out. Yeah, I want Prince Patel to do well now. Do you see the beef he's got with Coogan?
Nah, but I don't really care.
There's a little video going around of Coogan like losing it with him. Not on the interview, but like somebody else filmed it, and he's like, "I'll cave your fucking head in." It's like crazy. Like Coogan was on it. But Prince Patel he's a bit of a wind-up merchant. Banter though, he's banter. We'll see. Yeah, exactly, Loma King. Let's get these dudes fighting each other. Let's get these guys fighting regularly. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, man. Who said
I'm losing
Sunday?
all respect for Richard Comey right now.
Liverpool shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
All respect for Richard Comey right now.
I'll let him have that, man. I'll let him have that.
Nah, fuck him. Come on, Raymond, though.
I like Comey. He comes across well, man. He's seems like a sound guy.
Nah, yeah, he does. He does. Too bad he's wearing the Liverpool shorts. Fuck him.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes like he's easy to root for. He's a fucking lump penny for the weight. He's a big old guy.
No, mad.
Big dude. I think he'll lose to Lomachenko. I think he'll get outboxed, but like he's powerful. He's a powerful guy. Big puncher. Looking at the lightweight right now. Yeah. Comey faked the injury to duck Lomachenko in that first title defense. I'm not sure, man. I think Comey would fight Lomachenko. I think there could be something in that. Maybe Top Rank want to get that belt off Comey, not hand it to, but try and get it in Teofimo's hands. Teofimo versus Loma is a much bigger fight. It's a much bigger fight.
Teofimo beat Comey?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's a gimme. People are acting like it's a gimme. I don't think it is. What happens when...
Comey starts tagging him.
What happens if Comey, takes his best stuff, walks him down, starts tagging him back? What happens? Like, we don't know.
We need to see how good Teofimo is.
Yes, sir.
That's a real test.
Yeah,
People are saying, "Oh, he beat him because they think he can beat Lomachenko." Loma's going to dance circles around him.
yeah. Look, he'll school Tio. I like Tiafimo's confidence. I like his willingness to
Power.
fight guys, but at the same time, like,
He's fought some good guys, mate.
yeah, Tatley was a good win.
Menard, Magdaleno.
Yeah, he's been stepped up nicely, I would say.
Proper prospect coming up fights.
Yeah, yeah, Joe. I think Loma would stop Lopez, but I think he'd UD Comey. I think he'd UD him. I think he'd outbox Comey. I think Comey might do his best Joshua Clottey impression, just high guard, soak up the shots, but he'll struggle to really get his own work off, and he'll get outboxed, kind of like Clottey did against Pacquiao. Joe Blow, how many rounds until Loma stops Campbell? I think Campbell goes longer than Crawler, bigger, rangier, better boxer, but I think Loma gets to him in rounds 8 to 9, 8 to 10.
Yeah.
But I think Luke can extend him a little bit, take him a few rounds. Yeah, rounds 8, 9, or 10, I would say. Yeah, Triple J, I've seen that. Teofimo's dad, yeah, saying some trash about Lomachenko, yeah. And yeah, he may write a check his son can't cash, yeah. Time will tell, man. Time will tell. One thing I will say, I hope
He's the new Angel Garcia.
yeah, I hope Tio isn't trying to just build his name off Lomachenko and not fight him. You know?
Imagine. Imagine.
To be
Imagine
honest
he'd
with
be
you, I do
furious.
genuinely think he wants that fight. I think he actually believes in himself. I think he thinks he's seen something.
He's mad.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Chris Hayes, God, I hate. So he says, God, I hate all of these rumors of boxers trying UFC, who in their right mind agrees to learn new skills and get paid less. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really fucking interested in these guys going to UFC. Not really interested. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like these the reason I don't like these crossover events because like you get boxing fans and MMA fans fucking go at it. It's just stay in your lane, man. Let those guys do MMA. Let us do boxing. Keep it like that.
I remember somebody saying, like, some guy said our world champions will win boxing matches against their world champions. Is that right? Put Daniel Cormier, yeah, into a boxing match with Andy Ruiz. Do it. He's getting fucked up,
Yeah.
right? Light heavyweight or whatever. Put Jones in there, right? Their light heavyweight's pretty much cruiser, yeah. Put him in there with Usyk in
Yep.
a boxing match.
Yeah.
Put him in there with Usyk in a boxing match. He get fucking annihilated. Fucking
Yeah. I
put
mean, this whole
Khabib in
fucking
there at 155 with J Rock or Lara or Jermel Charlo or fucking any of those guys, Tony Harrison. He's getting beat in a boxing match.
yeah, man.
Put their 170-pound guy. Who is it? Tyrone Woodley? Is it?
Usman.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. Put their 170-pound guy in there with fucking Sergey Kovalev. Put him in there with Bivol.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. The whole MMA versus boxing thing, like that whole debate was like fucking 2010 shit, man. Two different sports, two different sets of athletes. It's irrelevant, man. They're great. They're great guys in their own sport. They are warriors, tough dudes. But yeah, stay in their lane, we stay in our lane. That's how I see it. And if you like both sports, great. But I'm a boxing dude. I like UFC, well, MMA very casually, like
Like if
once
I'm
or
bored
twice.
and I see it on, I'll sit down, I'll crack open a can, I'll watch it like a proper casual.
Yeah,
And I'll go, fuck yeah, he's fucking your man up. No idea
yeah,
what's going on though.
yeah, exactly. Same. That's what I'm saying. Like with UFC, that's what I'm like. I will sit down and watch it. I'm not averse to watching it, but it's just not my sport.
Right, Jean Lejeune says to me, cruiserweight is 200 in boxing and UFC light heavyweight is 205. Fine, put John Jones in there with Usyk at 205. Put him in there with Breeders at 205. Let Uni or Dorticus have a go at John Jones.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean,
In a boxing match, not in a fucking game. Like, because they're talking about, like, our world champions will beat yours in boxing. Right. Put your number one guy in there with Uniel Dorticus. Put John Jones in there with Uniel Dorticus and let John Jones juice to the gills. He's still getting knocked out in a boxing match. He
oh
won't be
yeah,
able to poke Uniel in the eye because his fingers. He won't be able to hit properly.
yeah. Maris Bradis might give him an elbow, in a boxing ring.
Fucking, yo, put Maris Bradis into the cage.
Yeah,
Fucking kung fu him up, mate.
he's done Muay Thai, I think. Muay Thai, what it was called. Muay Thai, yeah.
They're fucking talking about. They've done more talking about Teofimo Lopez in the top rank card than they have on the fucking Mitch Conway.
Yeah. They're setting that fight up. Kome versus Tio. Like I said, they
Oh,
want
mate, could you imagine Raimundo Beltran just starches Conway in one round?
yeah. They want Tio to have that belt basically. Kind of want Kome to knock him out, man, when he gets that far. I want Kome to beat Tio. But at the same time, I'd like to see Loma do it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I'd rather see Kome get that Loma payday as well. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Yeah, 92 AKU. I love both UFC and boxing. I need it in my veins. Yeah, man, I watch UFC every now and then. Every now and then.
I'll be honest, I ain't got the time to watch both.
No, I'll only watch it under the right circumstances. AKA,
Uh,
I'm sitting down doing nothing and it's on.
or there's a massive event.
Yeah, like Connor versus Khabib. Yeah,
The Conor could be. I've watched nearly all of Conor's fights. First of all, I'm Irish, so I kind of have to that. Like, it's way in the
yeah,
trade. But no, like fighters that I know myself and I like watching fight. Like I'll watch. I want to see Nick Diaz. You know what I mean? I love watching Nick Diaz.
yeah,
Or I'll watch Daniel Cormier fight or whatever. You know,
yeah, yeah. I like watching
UFC
John Jones. I
champ.
know he's a cheating fuck, but I like watching him.
Is
Right, lads.
Cormier the heavyweight champion of UFC?
Yeah,
Fuck you know. Beats Stipe Miocic. Oh my fucking god! Jones apparently is the light heavyweight champion.
he is. Yeah.
Robert Whittaker, middleweight, that goes up to 185. Right, put him in. Right, put him in there with Bivol. Right,
Brutal, brutal.
170 pound guy. Put him in there with Colin Smith. All right, 155 pound. Put him in there with Jarrah Hort. Khabib with Jarrah Hort. All right, men's featherweight 145. Put Max Holloway in there with Errol Spence in a boxing match.
Oh, it's gonna be brutal. That's gonna be brutal.
135. Put Henry Cejudo or whatever his name in there with Lomachenko. 125, so 126. Oh, that's Henry K. Say, oh, he's got both.
Rigondeaux.
No, still keep him in there with Loma. Just let him fight at 135. Women's featherweight 145. I'm not doing that with the fucking women shit. they'd
Screw
probably
that.
beat ours.
Probably, yeah.
Amanda Nunes is a beast.
Steroid freak.
Oh, she's a beast.
Yeah, 1 second, I'll get a drink.
No one gives a shit. Let's see here. Floyd did to boxing what AIDS did to Freddie Mercury, says Joe. Joe, do you have anything better to do than just going around shit talking absolutely everything? Jean Lejeune says Francis Ngannou against any heavyweight would be interesting. Joseph Parker would be Francis Ngannou. Actually, put Francis Ngannou in there with Izu Agano. There you go. It's an interesting point. Loma kill Mikey. Tie him in knots. Mikey slows books as Loma King. Who's fighting here? Juarez versus nobody's.
Okay, I'm back. And by the way, 92 AKU, I think you're new in the chat, so welcome, man. Welcome.
Chris Hayes, cut that shit out, bro. That's a bit much.
What's he saying?
I'm not gonna fucking repeat it, mate.
I can't even see it.
It's literally Chris's most recent one, just after Jake.
Hang on, I'm going to Google
King,
John
Chris
Jones.
Hayes, 92. No, it's all the way down.
I can't see it.
Put your live chat on.
It is on.
Right. Have you got it on live chat or top chat?
Oh, top chat. Fuck's sake. What? I never even realised there's a thing called live chat. I thought top chat was just...
No, live top chat doesn't show everything. It shows
So hang
nearly
on.
everything live chat shows. So sometimes you could miss out on comments.
So I've been doing it wrong the whole time. There we go. There we go. Been doing it wrong the whole time. What's this undercard saying? Anything happening?
Sure.
Yeah, it's not great, man. I don't think Junior Far's even going to be on TV, by the way. That's what I read.
Good. Doesn't deserve to be. I'd much rather see Moraz versus Moratale.
Yeah, these top rank undercards, man, a lot of the time they are quite whack. They're pretty whack, man. Yeah, we've got a fucking... Hang on. Hang on.
Are you staying up for this comment?
I don't think so. I'm knackered.
Yeah.
And it's not even that. It's tomorrow. Like I've got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna have a look how long the fight is. Well, how long left until the fight happens? 1 second. Usually about 4 o'clock in it with top rank.
Yeah.
Damn, Joe Blow. Christ. 92 AKU. Lima versus Mikey or Spence versus Crawford? What do you need more? At this point,
versus
Spence.
Crawford. I don't give a shit about Loma versus Mikey.
Spence Crawford at this stage. I think Mikey The Mikey versus Loma thing
Irrelevance.
sailed. I think it sailed.
Crawford Spence all day. But to be honest, I don't need any of the fights. Don't really care. The kind of most of these fights that have been over. Whoa, what the hell? Man got dropped. Yo, this ring card girl. Yo,
Elite.
man pulled out. Yo, she's elite. Who is this ring card girl? Size of that fucking hoop.
Jesus. Hang on. Just having a look on Twitter. Yeah, people are moaning about O'Hara Davis as per. Okay. Yeah, John, you're right. Mikey, he won't go back down to 135. I don't think he can, to be quite honest. I don't think he can anymore.
I'm not. Normally, I'm able to stay up for these guys.
Yeah, I'm tired as well. I'm really tired. Jay's Boxing Universe, you know what? I hope Danny Garcia kicks Mikey Garcia's ass to remind him weight classes exist for a reason. I actually think Danny will KO him. Could happen, it could happen. You know, if Danny can invest to the body, grind him down, he could get a late stoppage. Not only that, I think Mikey could be damaged from that first Spence fight. Sorry, the fight against Spence, I should say. Who knows how Mikey's going to look when he comes back? Yeah, what's up, Don Hearn? How you doing, man? Yeah, McGregor's been saying it's not great.
Fucking
It's
terrible it is, mate. It's fucking.
dire.
To be fair, Don, it follows the main event, doesn't it? Like you're talking about the mismatches on this ESPN undercard. The fucking main event's a mismatch too. It's a shot 9,700-year-old Beltran versus Coleman.
Yeah, Beltrano three years ago, a decent fight, but like now, poor, really poor. Yeah, I'm not going to stay up for it. I'll probably do this for a couple of more minutes and head off. Need my beauty sleep, mate. I need my beauty sleep.
Of course you do. You're fucking rotten.
I'm
Fucking creature.
I'm
State of you.
I'm at least 7. Yeah, these top rank cards.
Drug addict.
These top rank cards. Your boy don't touch any of the hard stuff.
Anymore.
I'm no Tyson Fury. We don't.
Anymore.
No, I'd never have really. Really. The furthest I've gone is marijuana, which is basically not a fucking. Oh, it's irrelevant these days. Absolutely irrelevant.
I'm fucking falling asleep watching this card. It's shocking. How do we do this every week? I know you don't.
No,
You really don't stay up.
it depends.
9 times out of 10, Dale, you're asleep.
I'm not. I'm not. To be honest, I used to do it, mate, and I just can't. Like, I can't. Some of these cards, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it to feel like shit the next day for like some dead out fight. You know what I mean? Like, I'll happily stay up for Estrada Rungvisai, happily. Things like that, no problem. But like these dead fights, nah. I'd watch it on YouTube the next day or find it on Daily Motion. Daily Motion's quite good for
Mate,
uploading
what you
fights.
need to start doing is you need to start linking me fights that you know that I might not have fucking seen. Took me like 2 days to find my card in Country Charlo.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
Do you mind watching fights in foreign commentary?
No, I don't fucking listen to commentary.
Oh, good. You know, some people. No, some people are funny with that though.
Oh, some people are weird. I don't watch boxing with commentary. It's fucking pointless. When people, that's something I can't do. When people are like, McGregor, who's your favorite commentator? I don't know who any of them are. I'm out of the conversation automatically. I haven't listened to commentary in years.
You do have one favourite commentator.
Who?
The Black Skellington.
Who?
The Black Skellington.
The big tall chap.
Yeah. The
I
Ty
do
and
like
Booth.
him.
The Ty and Booth creation. I like him as well. In all seriousness,
I do like him.
ignore the
Call
fact he's
shots
a
for me.
meme. Yeah, ignore the fact he's a meme. I actually think he's a good commentator.
He can actually call shots. He's not bad.
Yeah, I think he was an amateur boxer as well at one point.
Might have been.
He knows what
But he's able to call shots.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
The old Skellington. I like him. Yes, sir, Adam.
Toya's mad, man. He's absolute madness.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that O'Hara Davis video. That's going to be fucking good. That's going to be so good. That's going to be amazing. Ty and Booth's video on this whole O'Hara Davis fight.
That's actually going to be the funniest thing ever. He doesn't like O'Hara, does he?
Nope. It's going to be funny as hell. It's going to be funny as hell. See, I thought he'd upload quick and do it really quick, but like I reckon it'll be a few days. Be a few days. He'll keep us waiting.
I'm surprised he's not putting up community posts about it and shit. Imagine he started doing that. Yeah, what do we call him? The Black Quitter or the Asylum Seeker Minge?
Oh dear. I'm surprised his channel's not been taken down yet, to be honest.
I'm surprised his channel hasn't been taken down. I'm surprised mine hasn't been taken down.
Yours isn't that bad. You've had some
Mate. When I did the porn thing.
Oh yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
My channel should have been taken down. The Confessions of Johnny Boy on my stream.
Yeah,
my channel could have been taken down, mate.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Adam Scott, you need to do a podcast with somebody called Rodney. Yeah.
People call me Rodney.
or fucking Rodders. All
right, Dave. That shit always got me, man. Fucking Trigger was the best one.
Yeah, I liked Only Fools and Horses, man. I always used to fucking remember that being on TV when I was on school holidays. Just like repeats.
It's still on TV. It's on Gold.
Yeah, I know, man.
I watch that shit sometimes, and I just sit down. Like, on a Sunday when nothing's happening at all, and you can't do anything. You've already got everything done for the week, and you're just hanging out, right? And you go through the channels, nothing on TV. You see Only Fools and Horses. Well, you see one episode of Porridge left, and then 9 episodes of Only Fools and Horses going on, right?
Yeah, man.
And then you just crack open the cans, right? You take your fucking roast dinner out of the oven. You sit down and you fucking mince it, and then take out a nice little Viennetta.
Yeah, I do like a Viennetta. Yeah, I like Only Fools though. Only Fools. I prefer it with Grandad though, not Uncle. I think
I like it with both.
Yeah, I like the
Uncle
ones with
Albert
Grandad.
and Grandad.
It's good shit though. It's good shit, man. They don't make that shit anymore, man. Stuff like that. They don't make stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, Jake, do me a favor, mate. Stop with that H money chat, man. Yeah. You're talking about doing a quiz. What? Me against H money in a quiz? Mate, there's no point in fucking putting Lomachenko into the ring with fucking Harley Ben.
Harley Ben. I am convinced H Money's a troll.
I don't care. Would rape him in a quiz. In
glad
a
he said.
boxing,
I'm glad he said in
boxing
a
quiz.
quiz after that.
Yeah, yeah. In a quiz, I would absolutely annoy him.
Ever watched One Foot in the Grave? Never seen it.
1 foot in the grave.
Never seen it.
You've never seen 1 foot in the grave?
Nah.
Do you know what though? I don't believe it.
That's what Adam said.
I don't believe it.
Never seen it, man.
Joe Blow is saying H Money is regular militants.
They do sound alike.
It's not the same, dude.
I know it's not the same dude, but they sounded alike. I like Red Glove whenever I've heard him, man. He's a sound guy.
The reason I'm saying it's not regular militant, Red Glove wouldn't go into Librarian's chat saying what H Money did to Librarian because Red Glove likes Librarian. He wouldn't do it. Red Glove wouldn't go in there calling Librarian a racist, mate.
Yeah.
They don't even sound alike.
They do a bit.
Nah, because Red Glove's kind of slow in terms of talking.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
Like, he has to think, you know what I mean? A little bit.
Yeah, I don't know this. I don't. 1 Foot over the grave, or 1 Foot in the grave. Sounds
I don't believe it.
sounds like a fucking horror movie or something.
Oh, your mum's a horror movie.
Oh dear, your mum jokes. At half two, man, it's even hard to respond, man. I'm like holding my eyes open, keeping up appearances. I've heard of it, never seen it.
You haven't. You're fucking kidding me.
Nah. Yeah, Father
You're
Ted was sick. Father
fucking.
Ted.
You haven't seen Keeping Up Appearances.
No.
Hyacinth Bucket. Pronounced with K, pal. Fucking bitch. Oh, Father Ted. Who said Father Ted? Father Ted's my jam, bro.
Adam Scott. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Mate, do you remember the one with the Asians in it? Del?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not seen Father Ted in so fucking long, man.
Have you seen the one with? Have you seen the one where with the milkman going around shagging all the women, and then Dougal ends up getting fired, the milkman, and Dougal ends up becoming the milkman, and it's like the episode Speed, Speed,
Yeah.
the movie Speed, with the bus, right,
Yeah.
where it's a set limit, but Dougal's in this milk van that can only go 5 miles an hour. And if he goes below 5 miles an hour, right, it's gonna blow up.
Oh shit.
Fucking amazing. The one with the Asians though has the funniest scene ever in it. Hold on, let me find this for you, right? Father Ted. All right, please. The accidental fascist. Del, are you looking at your YouTube chat?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Right, there you go. Click on that video right now. We're gonna get a live. Wait, go to 0-0. Don't play it yet, right? I'll watch it with you, right?
Hang on.
Let's go to 0-0.
Hang on. 0-0. Yeah, I'm on it.
Right?
I'm on it.
3, 2, 1, play. No, no.
It's fucking hilarious.
fucking,
It's
fucking
amazing.
amazing, bro. It's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, they could see that's what I'm saying though. They couldn't do that anymore. Like people would get butthurt about it. Do you know what I mean? Like they just
Yeah.
get so butthurt and upset. They couldn't pull that off anymore.
No, they couldn't, but fucking hell, they still air that shit.
Yeah, that's why we like. That's why people like Ty and Booth so much because genuinely, it's because like there's not that type of comedy anymore, like edgy shit.
Mate, that's my entire sense of humor. If
Yeah,
someone were to give me a topic, I could make it mad offensive in 2 seconds.
yeah. Nah, it's true, man. Like fucking even comedy now is getting infested by these like social justice warriors. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
too much. It's too much.
They ruin everything, man. They ruin everything. They're trying to ruin boxing, mate. We're trying to ruin boxing as well with all this fucking
Getting rid of ring girls and everything.
yeah,
Listen, mate, if I want to watch lads punch each other up and then have a wank in between rounds, fuck off.
yeah.
I'm entitled to that.
Not only that, like women's boxing, like fair enough, man. They're getting their opportunity. I ain't gonna cuss them out, but like at the same time, don't talk about fucking equal pay when men fighters are not equally paid. You stupid fuck. Like Katie Taylor gets paid well because she brings in fucking revenue. I'm sure Clarissa Shields gets paid well again because she brings in revenue.
Exactly.
But like, look at male fighters. Rigondeaux, for example, when he was a champion, the guy was a very good fighter, two-time Olympic gold medalist, world champion, but the guy wasn't getting paid because he wasn't drawing interest. That's all. That's all boxing's about. If you can make money, sorry, if you generate money, you'll get paid.
What are you talking about, though?
Crazy, man. Fucking equal pay my ass. Do one. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Yeah, the top ranked girls are nice, 92 AKU. They're nice. Yeah, nice, you know.
Bro, I'm gonna drop off, alright?
Yeah, man.
Peace out to the chat. Have a good night.
Yeah, peace, McGregor, peace. But yeah, 92, you're right. They are nice. There's one top ranked girl I really like, the black girl. She's nice. Nah, Don, I've never watched it, mate. Never watched Faulty Towers, never watched Monty Python either. Never seen them, man. I've missed out on a lot of shit, mate, honestly. Tone, I hear that you're a racist now, father. It's brilliant. I'm debating staying up for this Kome fight, but I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, yeah, Joe. Christina Poncha. She's a bit of a milf. She's all right. She's quite nice. Like after you've got done, you could talk about boxing with her. Do you know what I mean? So what's not to like? Adam Scott is the fight on UK TV. To be quite honest, mate, I'm not sure. I thought it was on Box Nation, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a look. I'm not sure, to be quite honest. Yeah, I would take Michelle Joy Phelps over Christina Poncha. definitely. It's not on Box Nation. Our Shepherd of Sons in the chat. He's ruining it, man. Manjor Phelps. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. He's coming in here ruining it, man. She's a woman, man. She's a woman. Trust me. My tranny dar is never fails, mate. Never fails. She is past her prime. She is. Yeah, Adam Scott, you're right. Joe Blow, you know Phelps has a fat camel toe. I'd still give it a go, man. I'd give it a go. Who else do we like in the whole boxing journalist department in terms of females? I think we've gone over this before in the stream. There was one I like, some little chavvy one from the UK. I forgot her name though. She was quite nice. There you go. I'll try and find the link for you guys. Hang on. Let's have a look. Can't even find it now. But whatever, man. There's a few hotties in boxing, man. There's a few. There's a few. I like the Pheno boxing. She's all right. I think it's Pheno. Pheno boxing. Yeah, Billy Joe's definitely been around Michelle Joy Phelps. No doubt about it. Billy Joe's been there, man. He's been there like a rat up a drain pipe. Fair play to Billy Joe, if that's the case. It's the best name on his resume. I'll say that much. Tone, as Ahmed had a go on her. Jesus. Oh Christ. No, I'd still give Michelle a go. She's all right. A lot of people are too picky, man. A lot of people are too picky. Like, who are they kidding, man? They wouldn't turn down Michelle Joy Phelps if they could. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Yo, yeah, Shepherd of Sons, you're right. Kid Galahad, he definitely wanted to go. I reckon he got friend zoned though. I think he got friend zoned. Oh, Barry. Bless him. There's that one female MMA fighter from Hawaii. I'm not sure who that is. Let's have a little Google. Female MMA fighter, Hawaii. Let's have a look. Is it someone called Lima Leigh McFarlane? Let's have a look at her. Yeah, she's all right. Yeah, Helen Yee's all right. All boxing. That's a good shout. Joe Blow. Yeah, Fury. Yeah, he lays in bed. Yeah, doing interviews like he wants a round with Phelps. Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, Adam Scott. In some of the interviews, it's so awkward, man. Like Kid Galahad, the worst ones are the Kid Galahad interviews. That's so awkward, so cringy, man. It's crazy. I like with MMA. There's like Paige Van Zandt. She's all right. She's quite pretty. There's another one that's all right as well. Forgot her name though. I forgot her name. Are you seen her in the flesh, Tone? Yeah, I definitely would, man. I can't lie. I can't lie. It's more the question with me is more who wouldn't I do, to be quite honest. But there we go. I'm not picky. I'm not picky. Yeah, MMA, one thing I have noticed, the fighters seem to be hotter. The female MMA fighters seem to be a lot hotter. Us boxing fans are left with like the cast-offs, I guess. As bad as that sounds. I've said it now. It is what it is. What they're gonna do. Yeah, exactly. Get this smoke. Yeah, she looks natural, Paige. She's alright. Do you know who? Do you know actually who was quite fit until she fucking shaved her hair off? Was what's her face? Rose, like Namajunas or something. I don't know how to say her second name, but that Rose one with hair, she's all right. But as a skinhead, man, that's not for me, man. That's not for me. Yeah, Adam Scott. Yeah, you're right, man. They get all the good ones, man. And yeah, and like Shepherd of Sun says, we're left with Delphine Persoon. Exactly. Delphine Persoon, Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields. I mean, it's not looking great for us, man. It's not looking great. Yo, Lewis, what's going on, man? Yeah, Misha Tate as well. Yeah, Joe Blow, Misha Tate. She's all right. Got a weird nose, but you still would, 100%. Yeah, Christina Rubber Mallet. Yeah, like there's dudes on Twitter. Yeah, like thirsting over Christina Hammer. Like it's embarrassing. Like crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. I guess though, it's like if you've ever been in an environment where there's very few females, at that point, even like ugly ones appear hotter than they are. And I think that's what the Christina Hammer effect is. Christina Hammer, in comparison to female boxers, looks okay, but in comparison to the real world, she looks like a man with like broad shoulders and a fucking, you know what I mean? It's like crazy. Now I'm glad Get This Smoke. It needs to be said. It needs to be said, man. Dillian White. I mean, over here, Eddie Hearn has done a great job of convincing people this guy's a victim. You know, like don't get me wrong, he's beaten some good guys. The Parker win was good, but he's turned down eliminators. He turned down Ortiz. He turned down Pulev. You know, he turned down a title shot. I mean, this guy, he's had his opportunities. You know what I mean? It's like it just seems with Dillian White, if it's not on his terms completely, He's not interested. Not interested. Yeah, and it's frustrating. Should have fought Joshua. Adam Scott, I don't know, man. I think Wilder knocks White out. White has a chance. He can punch, of course. He's fairly tough. But stylistically, you would imagine Dillian's going to walk onto a right hand sooner rather than later. Yeah, that would be funny, Lewis. If Dillian gets that fight and gets knocked out in a round, be hilarious. It'd be funny. I don't, and the thing is, as Dillian White as a person, I don't mind him. He seems okay. And like I said, he's fought some good guys, but like, yeah, he needs to stop painting out he's a victim. I mean, how many top 10 guys has he beat? He beat Parker, top 10 guy. Was Hellenius a top 10 guy? I don't think so. Was Lucas Brown a top 10 guy when White fought him? I don't think so. Chisora when he fought him twice? I don't think so. I mean, he's fought one top 10 guy, you know? The guy's done some good things, yeah, but like people go overboard. And yeah, Adam, I agree. I don't think Wilder is a kind style matchup for Dillian White. If if Dillian could get up close and work the body with that left hook, maybe. If Dillian connects with his left hook to the head, maybe. But like he's got to get past that right hand first. Yeah, exactly, Lewis. That's how I see it. Parker, I think we can all agree, good win. Irrelevant if Parker was coming off a loss. Still a young guy in his prime. Good win. I'll give him credit. Chisora, okay. But after that, I mean, Hellenius, past his best, injury prone. Lucas Brown, fat, overweight, you know, off PEDs, not great. Dave Allen, please. Ian Lewison, please. I mean, this, he gets overblown. Yeah. And by the way, to me, Oscar Rivas, if Dillian beats Rivas, that's his second best win. That's his second best win, in my opinion. 92 AKU, but Fury fighting Tom Schwarz is better. No, I never said that. I rinsed Tyson Fury for fighting Tom Schwarz. It's garbage, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that Dillian White isn't a victim and the fact he turned down two eliminators and a title shot. Like, he flat out ducked Pulev. The purse bid got ordered. Eddie Hearn didn't put his money where his mouth is. He says he backs Dillian White, fails to win the purse bid. Pulev's team win it. Fight was going to happen in Bulgaria. Dillian White didn't want to know. So, like, I mean, if he's got that much confidence in himself, why not? Why not fight Pulev in Bulgaria? Get that title shot. Why not fight Ortiz? But yeah, you're right with Tyson Fury. The Schwarz fight was a terrible fight, and the fact that I was on pay-per-view was a disgrace as far as I'm concerned. And the fact Frank Warren got away with putting that on pay-per-view is the real question. Embarrassing stuff. Yeah, Lewis, you're right. Parker showed signs of real quality, especially early on. He was boxing well and he finished strong. But yeah, sometimes he needed to bite down on his gum shield a bit earlier. 92 AKU in the UK, it was £20. So I guess that's what, $26, $27 maybe, I don't know. $5, yeah. I wouldn't pay like a penny for it, mate. Honestly. Yeah, Lewis, that's a good point. If Joseph Parker had White's fighting attitude, that'd be a very tough fighter to beat. Because I felt Parker let himself down in the Joshua fight as well, to be quite honest. I felt Parker let himself down in that one. I felt he could have done a lot more in that fight. I know the referee didn't really help him, but should have done a lot more. And I guarantee you, looking at how Joshua crumbled against Ruiz, I bet Parker's sitting back home kicking himself. He never rolled the dice. I bet he's kicking himself. But at the same time, Ruiz beating Joshua makes Parker that look a bit better now. Because I felt Parker actually beat Ruiz. I know a lot of people felt Ruiz beat Parker. I felt Parker just about nicked it. I felt his jab was better. He was controlling the fight for the most part. I felt he won, but that Ruiz win has aged quite well. Yeah, Joe Blow, that's a good point. Exactly, Shepard. He beat Captain Snickers. Beat Captain Snickers, man. Captain Snickers on a full camp as well, might I add. It was a close fight, though. It was a close fight. But the thing is, guy, like honestly, there's not that much between Joseph Parker and the best guys in the division. He's not a million miles away. He's not. I think a lot of people have kind of gassed these guys up a little bit too much. Parker's like near that level. A few adjustments, a mindset change, and maybe he could be a champion again. And yeah, I heard Andy Ruiz say he wants to avenge that loss, which would be good. Yeah, Shepherd of Suns. I felt the Joshua fight was closer than the cards had it. I felt Joshua won, but I felt the cards were a bit too wide, personally. And the thing that annoyed me about that fight was the referee not really allowing Parker to work up close. You know, didn't really let him work Joshua on the inside. And there's a moment in that fight where Parker actually kind of buzzed Joshua, but he wasn't allowed to follow up on it. Yeah, Joe Blow. Parker could have definitely beat White if he made a couple of adjustments. I felt he boxed okay early on, like the first round or two. But when he got dropped, he kind of started to feel sorry for himself in the mid rounds. Yeah, Lewis, you're right, man. I think Parker's speed could have, yeah, it could have troubled Joshua. Yeah. As I said, though, I'm sure he's kicking himself about that fight. I'm sure he is. Yeah, that's it, Shepard. And yeah, Shepard in the sixth round. Yeah, yeah, the headbutt knockdown. Yeah, shades of Andre Ward, Dillian White. Yeah, Dillian's a dirty fighter. Dillian is dirty. He can get dirty on the inside. He can give you a head. He can give you a shoulder. He can follow through with his elbow. He can be a dirty fighter, Dillian. Yeah, Joe Blow. Yeah, Parker is young. Feels like he's been around forever, but he's 26, 27. Yeah, yeah, Lewis Hurley, you're totally right there. Parker, he certainly proved his chin in that fight. I mean, he's got one of the better chins in the division. Yeah, Adam. Ruiz, he jumped on AJ when after AJ dropped him. He started to exchange with him, caught him. That was all she wrote. Stayed on top of him, didn't let him have a breather, and yeah, that was it. Just need to be brave. And that's why I go back to that Parker fight, man. If Parker showed that spirit, maybe the result could have been different, but we'll never know unless they rematch, of course. Yet Ruiz couldn't stop Kevin Johnson. He couldn't stop. Or what's his face? Was it Zumbano Love? Or he struggled with Zumbano Love at least. I know that. Whoever it was, I'm not sure who it was. It might have been. It might have been Zumbano Love. Oh yeah, Lewis Hurley. I would give Dillian credit if he beats Oscar Rivas. I rate Oscar Rivas. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's dangerous. He's one of those guys I call high risk, low reward. He's that type of guy. Yeah, Franklin Lawrence, that's it, Adam. Looked bad in that fight as well. He looked bad in that one. .92 AKU, 168 Smith. Any good? Yeah, I think he's one of those guys. He's a big dude for the weight. He can punch, and on top of that, he's got solid fundamentals. He doesn't do anything spectacular, but he does everything well. Good guard, nice timing, a beautiful punch technique, good body puncher, good jab. He does everything to a good standard. Doesn't excel in any one area, but he's quite well rounded. And with that size and power, I think that alone could take him a long way. And yeah, his size alone would give Canelo problems, in my opinion. Yeah, Shepard. That's the thing with Makhmudov, man. His chin. His chin, man. We've seen him hurt in the World Series of Boxing. If he had like a fucking Vitali chin though, he'd be a menace. He'd be an absolute menace. Yeah, imagine Makhmudov with like Jarrell Miller's chin. That'd be mad. Yeah, Shepherd of Suns. Smith's timing is lovely, lovely, lovely timing. I think he's getting better as well. Lewis Hurley. I think Smith would be dealt with against all of the top light heavyweights. It's hard to say, man. I don't know. I think he might surprise people, Callum Smith. And it took me a long time to believe in the guy, but I do think he can do some good things at both 168 and light heavyweight. I think Bivol is a bad fight for him stylistically because of the movement, like the jab, the movement, the elusiveness of Bivol could be a problem. But conceivably he could beat Beterbiev if he timed him and caught him. Don't see why not. Obviously, Beterbiev could knock him out. Kovalev at this age, I mean, he's there for the taking, in my opinion. Vodsik, very good fighter, but he's shown vulnerabilities. I don't think any of these guys are invincible. I think the worst fights for Callum Smith at light heavyweight are Bivol and Marcus Brown. I think they're the worst fights for him at light heavyweight. Oh yeah, no, 92 AKU. He's 1,000,000% better than Fielding. He knocked Fielding out in the first round. He destroyed Fielding. Yeah, I would favour Vodsik, Adam. I would favour Vodsik. But you never know. Vodsik's been dropped. He's been hurt. I would give Callum Smith a chance. Yeah, what's up, Jim? How you doing, man? Rocky folding, yeah. The deck chair, Rocky folding. Christ. Yeah, Jim says AJ relies on his physical assets and management, has no boxing mentality whatsoever. Better suited to Love Island. Yeah, it's annoying, man. Like even after this, yeah, he's very concentrated on social media, things like that. He needs to get his head down, and try and avenge that loss. But he seems just so much of a corporate entity now. Like it's taken away from him. But there we go. There we go. Right, lads, I'm going to call it a night. We've been going for over 3 hours. Thank you guys for all showing out. Thank you guys for the comments. Thank you, Tone, earlier for the super chat. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. No videos tomorrow. Got a few things planned, but Sunday you'll be getting the post-fight videos and whatnot. You might get the Kome video tomorrow afternoon, but just depends on timing. But yeah, thank you guys for showing out. Peace.